No, I promise that this is not going to go forever, but it might. Who knows? Welcome back. Wanted to chat and have some fun with Cornercade. This guy just always wants to be on the show, so we had to let him come on. So
After
Yeah,
party
it
in the house.
exactly. Hey, and I'm sorry to everybody in the chat if I'm always so annoying about getting on the shows, but that's how you talk. I don't have any of your phone numbers. I can't just send you a quick text. We gotta go live in front of the world and say, hey, what's going on?
If only there was like this
DJ
this
time.
app where there was like servers you could message us.
Like
Like
a Discord.
yeah.
If only we should call it. We should call it Discord.
so so I think for posterity we need to go ahead and tell you need to go ahead and tell your story, Danny. You know, of where you were and what you were doing this afternoon when Buy Stuff made their huge announcement. So
Okay,
we need to hear that story again.
Okay, so just break down real quick for anybody, because I didn't really like share this. I kind of went live. So the plan was I looked to my wife and I said, "Oh, in about an hour, it looks like there's gonna be an announcement from Buy Stuff Arcades." It's probably like a multi-K with multi-K art. Literally, I'm thinking KI from At Games, right? I'm like, who cares? I'll do a video later, kind
Golden
of thing.
Tee.
Yeah, like just something like I didn't even think it was gonna be an arcade cabinet. Like that would be at the very most, right? I thought it was. I don't know what I thought. Didn't think it was gonna be anything big, really. And so, sure shit, I'm watching the show with my kids on the couch, and then I see the orange blanket come up, and I'm just like, you have got to be effing kidding me. Like what? I saw the three wheels and I'm like, oh my god. And anybody that watches it, our channel, my show kind of thing, I've been clamoring for a company. I mean, it's Atari. Just come, everybody has good working relationships with Atari. This isn't something that's going to burn out a PCB. It's Super Sprint, guys, and it's off-road. This can be obtainable. And there you have it. Lo and behold, you see the orange blanket come up, and wham, dude, it is Super Sprint right in your face. Three wheels, 71 inches tall, 43 inches across, big monster cab. I mean, you guys said, I don't know what you guys said, but people in the home arcade community wanted XL. Well, there you go. There you go, right in your face. Like, put up or shut up. Yeah, I know it's two At Games 4KPs. I mean, Brian Chaotic, you know how that stings a little bit in the check in the wallet here, but at least they're doing something. Do something. Shit, we got 1-ups behind us. You can sell 4 of those and get a little bit closer to there. So like you can, I absolutely love that there are like 8 different options to do this. It's not just like, hey, here you go, take it or leave it. This is a KI Pro from Arcade 1-Up, $1,300. You snooze, you lose, kind of thing. This is, hey, we know that the average person probably isn't going to spend 4Gs, 5Gs, whatever, on this monster, really, really cool looking cab. I mean, even the way that they implemented the CRT on that Unico monitor, just so cool. Little like edging and everything, just all the attention to detail. Absolutely love it. But yeah, I love that they have conversion kits. When I did my live stream today, I was blessed enough to actually have Buy Stuff in the chat that can answer some questions. Really cool. I'd love to have them on the show to kind of deep dive further. But I'm as a consumer, I'm a little bit more interested into that Arcade 1-Up, conversion kit where I could take a cab like the Shinku Hadouken, which is a duplicate, and make that into a Super Sprint off-road and put the 60 in one game. But guys, what about you? What were you guys watching? What did you think about this?
Okay, the most surprising thing to me was watching your live stream, Cornercade, and you were like, "Yeah, because 1-Up won't do anything." Like, so I want to do this. And you kind of, and you kind of like almost went like the first time I've ever heard you like be a little negative towards 1-Up, I was like, wow, like Danny, he's kind of getting fed up too. Like,
yeah, that's funny. I mean, everybody is, guys. Like, you're gonna depend on the retailer, and I said this on my show 100%. If you're gonna die with the retailer. So, Kohl's, Shop Hippo, Best Buy, Walmart, they're making the company decision for you. So if they say nope, we don't want to buy anymore, then you're done. You're toast. So like, what are you gonna do? You gotta come up with a different way to sell it. And like I said, I got my Galaga cab, $360. I want to say 6 months ago or so. Brand new, 360. Yeah, on Tuesday morning. Tuesday morning was the way to get the real. But find a website, find Al's record shop, and sell this stuff. Like, it's not hard. Like, that's like the disappointing thing, and that we've all kind of like, I said it. It's like, dude, I don't want to wait 20. I don't want my kids who are 2 and 4 years old. I'm teaching them how to drive at the ages of 16, 17, and 18 when my arcade is completed. That shouldn't be a thing. And I there's no way I'm the only. You guys got to agree with that one. So. But yeah,
absolutely.
so it's just frustrating, but it's cool. See, that's the other hand too, and it's frustrating because you see a company that is a total employees at about the size of my hand here, maybe 10 employees, and they have gotten this done to like a T. One up, what are you doing? You said here you sold 4 million cabinets. You are a small company as well, but I can guarantee you that you're 25 times bigger than Buy Stuff Arcades, and with or without the licensing, just put it out there and get it done. Put an emulator in that bitch and let it roll. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Like, it's just frustrating. It's frustrating.
They're too corporate. They're too, they just have too many rules and too many regulations, unfortunately. And I think that's going to be a downfall for them at some point. But at the same time, they had the money behind them, and now they don't, and it's really concerning where they're going to move from here.
I'm a fan of 1UP, guys. As you can clearly see, I got an MVS
What?
behind me, so like, yeah, I know.
No,
I'm rooting.
When did this start? When did this start?
Guys, we need to go live
last
with this.
week.
Oh, wait.
Hey, Grandpa Jay, are you getting a little cold there with your blankie?
I am.
Running over the lake?
Dude, I'm in the basement with the air on. It's freezing down here, man.
I wish it was freezing here. It's always hot in my house. Like
It's
the AC,
hot,
we had
but
the
I got
AC
air
on.
on.
We got the AC on all day. It'll go from 70. I'll check it in 3 hours. It'll say 72. I'm like, how did it go up? Like, but yeah. So
It
long
would
and
go
short,
up, but we didn't.
we all want Arcade 1UP to succeed. We all want other companies to
We
join
do,
in.
and if you follow them, I know you yourself are part of the retail space, and we want them to succeed because that means something for the retailers that do sell them. But at the same time, there's a lot of issues that they need to resolve.
Yeah,
Yes.
and I do appreciate like speculation talk when you guys are on here, because I was like, wait, what are you talking about, sports cap? Guys, there are titles, and it took a while for me to truly believe this, that there are titles that Arcade 1UP will never touch. I don't care if the retailers want it; it's just not going to happen. Like, it will not happen. I know they always say, well, if retailer wants it, we'll make it. I find that kind of far-fetched to believe. It just doesn't, because honestly, you'd be pumping out this, that, and the other. You're telling me a retailer wouldn't want, we go through this all the time. A retailer wouldn't want Sega Jurassic Park shooter. Like, everybody knows Jurassic Park. You tell me a retailer wouldn't want anything Star Wars. They want the Atari Star Wars, but they don't want the one that actually looks like a real game. You gotta be kidding.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you have to be kidding me. So I just don't believe kind of what they're throwing down at the end of the day, and we would all just want the truth. It's like, hey, like, if you can't, like, if Cyrus could just get on and say, hey, I couldn't get it done at the end of the day, I tried and they didn't take it, like some kind of truth. Like, that's why I love Shiloh. I have got, like, side note here, I have got to get Shiloh on the show, because that guy swears, he tells the truth, he loves hockey, and he's ready to let this bitch rip, and he'll do giveaways till the cows come home. He's like an awesome CEO, president of a company. Like, that's how like a president should be. It's like, be relatable to your audience, answer the tough questions, and just get it done at the end of the day. Like, I don't know. It's just I digress. But like, it's just like, how are these other companies? And I get it, they're shorter and they don't take up as much room, but that's where you have more of a challenge. And if you can't get the job done, then you need to sit down. You go play Golden Tee on your lunch break and bring some people in here that actually can get the job done. And that's what I've always said.
Golden Tee.
And people laughed. They're like, well, what would you do? I don't know. Let's figure it out together. You got two president CEOs out there. Let's all sit down at the table and let's overcome every objection.
Let's beat it
That's
out
what we
of them.
all do. We all do that at every single job that we have. You guys work. You guys got to overcome objections every day. You got to turn in paperwork. Whatever the case may be, you got to do more at the end of the day. And it doesn't show when I don't know. Maybe I'm too out of control, because look. I even bought X-Men '97. Maybe it's the
what's wrong
reverse
with you?
logic. Well, it's like guys, my wife wanted it, and at the end of the day, happy wife, happy life, right? That's,
Don't you have an
everybody's gonna-
MVC2 right behind you?
Yeah, 100%. That we just modded.
Again, what's wrong? With
Okay.
So we're actually gonna take that X-Men '97, and we're gonna turn it into a Coda cab. So it'll be Children of the Atom, which will be actually really, really cool. We won't do too much crazy things, but we'll change out the color scheme to the buttons.
Oh, it's
Actually,
about-
put real buttons in there, and we'll change out the
Lie,
marquee.
don't lie. It's about to get crazy. It's about to get crazy.
It's so funny, dude. But yeah, like
Hey, man, this is the after show. We
A
gonna
sports
go
game-
crazy.
a sports game like
Go
NHL
nuts.
Open Ice. I mean, everybody here would buy. Me and Brian would pre-order that sumbitch, but like. That's never gonna happen. It's just it's never gonna happen. Like it's just never. There are titles that just never. Like how cool would it be? Like for
Danny-
Arcade One Up to come out
Danny?
with a Berserk cab?
Is it gonna happen?
No, never. No
Are
chance.
you sure?
Here's what I don't understand. So they have Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man and Galaga
I
and
think they should have more
like
Pac-Man.
all these
That's my vote.
like 80s
Or
arcades machines, and they're like those are selling well, but then it's like stuff like Qbert, it's like we're not gonna touch that. We don't ever want to touch that. And I'm like, if you all these other ones that are from the 80s are selling so well, like why are even
Because he was the loser.
Stuff like
in
that.
Freaking Wreck-It Ralph. He
Oh,
didn't
come
even have his
on
own
now.
arcade machine. Remember, his machine got turned off. So he's got a bad rep already. Because in Wreck-It Ralph, he didn't have his own machine.
well, even that's what I was kind of
So
hinting
nobody
at
wants
on
Qbert. That's what I'm
on
saying.
the show earlier tonight, though. That's what I was trying to hint at is buy stuff can do this mod for your Arcade One Up for $2.99. That's like how much more would it have been for Arcade One Up to do the same exact thing and then slap a skin on it? If they can do it for $2.99, Arcade One Up should have been able to do it. I'm just saying, like I
But the license for Super Sprint is probably insane because everybody wants that license.
It's Atari, right?
He's Jay's
I was
just
gonna
being,
say, I'm
I'm
like,
sure-
Jay's just being the
I'm
straw
like-
that serves the drink right now. He's just being, he's being, he's being
I'm
like my
sure-
kid. He's
Hey, man,
testing
this is the after
boundaries.
show. This ain't a serious show.
Yeah,
This is the after
No,
show.
the
man.
license for Super Sprint and off road is probably $1.50. So I don't know why. I don't know why.
That's
And
all I'm
guys,
saying, man. A
have you
real
guys
Frogger.
sold-
Yeah, real Frogger. What the heck?
Real talk. Have you guys played Super Sprint before, like at an arcade? The
Yeah,
real one,
yeah.
right?
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Brian, you too.
I played off road, but never Super Sprint. I never
Yeah,
seen
Super
the
yeah.
Sprint's fun. Yeah, it's fun.
Dude, it is such like honestly, and I don't want to say underrated, but because no one really talks about it. But
played it.
I think it's a very underrated racing game, dude. It is so much fun for one of them '80s, just basic, simplistic, dumb '80 game. Like it's beautiful, and then off road too. Like I told myself on the stream, I said, guys, you had me sold. This could have been a one game cabinet. And it would have been a day one buy. 100%. You had me. I mean, the thing looks gorgeous. Guys,
Oh, that's
any of you considering the At Games Legends or Arcade One Up mod to this thing?
The what?
either the ALU or the A1 Up mod. for this.
The two wheels, man, the two wheels.
Oh, the mod. Am I considering it? I don't have one, so. Sure, why not?
Well,
What I
got
wanna
the
know is-
Rampage cab, right?
I was gonna say
Oh,
say
yeah, I do
you
have
do
the
have like the
Rampage.
Simpsons or whatever. You could,
Do I really want to mess with the Rampage, though?
yeah.
I'm just saying, like a Gen 1 cab, you can get those anywhere, basically. On
Yeah, Gen 1 cap. That's the
Marketplace.
thing. Why did they make this? That's the thing I was saying. Why did they make this
Hold
a
on.
freaking on
So
three-quarter
that's-
scale?
That's one of the questions that I asked: is does it have to be a Gen 1? Like I said, hey, can it be like a Shinku Hadouken? Could I take whatever cab and kind of
Could it be a
do
Tron?
Yeah. you wouldn't want Tron. The sidewalls are too. The sidewalls.
No,
are too
you don't
thick.
realize
Turn
he
the
just-
wheel.
His Tron died today.
Yeah,
Right
literally
before the
dead.
show. It's dead.
Okay.
It just
Right.
died.
Like totally dead, dude. Like
Killed
like
it. He
yes.
was like yanking his stick too hard, and then he just broke.
So
Yeah, every
what
time I yank
happened
my
is-
stick too hard, something breaks.
yeah, usually what happens.
Like,
is over. So what ended up happening? You turned it on and nothing.
Yeah, no, I was actually I turned it on because I was filming a video, and then I gone to the other side of the boiler room, and then I came back and it was off. The lights were still on, and it was doing like a tick 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 noise,
Weird.
and I was
You
like,
did a little video on it. It was great. It was great.
Yeah.
It was great TV.
it's like a little
Oh,
drummer
yeah.
boy is what it sound like.
The
It's
ending sucked,
done.
though.
I tried to take it off and make sure everything's connected properly and all that stuff, and it's done.
Well, you're gonna have to reach out to One Up, dude, and get a replacement PCB.
Yeah, I already reached out to him, but now I'm thinking like, hey, I'll put a wheel in there.
Hey,
I'm gonna do.
real quick, unplug everything like that lights up, and just plug just the PCB and the power and the video cable.
Okay.
Unplug the marquee from the PCB and everything.
Yeah,
and see if that's what the issue is, because that's kind of what happened to my Killer Instinct. It turns out that my light up deck was shorting out.
Hey, I'll try that. Maybe that's what it is.
And it may just be one of those cables that just went bad, and just
I get to experience that live, and I watched Brian cry for half an hour until he figured it out.
Yeah,
it was sad. I felt bad for him.
Out.
It was a sad story, but then it had a happy ending.
Yeah,
just like the Cornercade has every night.
Yeah, just can't use light up decks anymore.
So how did you, Cornercade? How did you convince your wife to let you take the master bedroom for your arcade? Because
idea.
Here's something that I wanted to clear up too, because I know you guys were showing off arcade rooms, and I didn't really get to. Joel actually did a pretty good job explaining, like what kind of transpired, and it wasn't really a tour video. It was kind of like the story. I still have to do. I wanted to wait till like X-Men 97's in here. A little bit more things are done before I do like a full tour, because it's going to be still expanding. But long and short, we just kind of looked at it as like we were full in the Cornercade, and I was like, well, I guess we could sell a cab the next time like one comes in. But my wife was like, I really don't want to get rid of anything. So she was like, why don't we put the arcade in the living room, and we would have room for like 75 cabinets or so. Like it's a pretty decent size room, right?
Wow.
My wife said absolutely not.
Yeah, that's funny.
Explain this situation to her.
My wife is just she's the best thing that's ever happened to me. Like hands down, it's 100%. Okay, and not just the arcade stuff. That's just a whole cherry on top. The way she takes care of the kids. I mean, she doesn't work right now because she's sacrificing for the family. Because if she were to get a job, it would be $3K for us to send our kids to daycare, which is insanity.
Dang.
And that's just the tip of the iceberg. So
Wisconsin sucks too.
Yeah, it's brutal, and we would lose all of our state benefits. So long and short, she's sacrificed a shit ton for this family, and I really do appreciate her. But as far as the arcade aspect is of this, I mean, she's just as much of a fan as I am. I'm just more enthusiastic and hyped about it. She's hyped in her own way. Like when she saw, like when I did the reveal, did you guys see that she had the blindfold on, and we were kind of see if you caught it or not?
Oh no, I didn't catch that.
Okay, so we did like a reveal show on what cab we were gonna buy next, and she smiled so hard and was excited about X-Men, but like she was like jumping up and down after the show. Like she shows her emotions differently, like live in front of the world, than she would with just me. Like she was really excited that we were gonna bring. She just loves the cider to that and the X-Men 97. So it was pretty cool. But yeah, so long and short, we were running out of room, and I was like, honey, I'm not gonna put the arcade in the living room. I'm like, that's just ridiculous. Like, how are we supposed to like sit down and watch a football game in the living room or something? I guess looking at it now, though, you could have had a big living room in here. Like, it's not anything different exactly. We don't host, people don't come over like that. So I could see where she was looking at that, but I was like, hey, why don't, she was like, well, we could put it in like the master bedroom, which I know this is an apartment, guys. When I say master, it's not like this is like a private suite. It's just a little bit bigger of a room. So long and short, when we did the move, we have acquired like triple the aisle space in between cabs. So before you would stand there, two people could stand next to each, like side by side kind of thing, but your butts would be touching. So like now it's, you wouldn't be touching the other person. It's like actual room. So the cool thing too, let's just say like back here, guys, let's say, let's pick a cab here. So if you see Mortal Kombat 2 right here, if that were to go out, kind of like what happened to your Tron buddy, I would have to move all of the cabs in a row. You got the Dynamo here, you got the Simpsons, X-Men, just to get to that one in the old arcade. In the new arcade, I can just pop this guy out, bring it right down the row, and we're good. Like, just that alone was like, okay, that's one more benefit. So triple the aisle space, ease of cab use. We looked around and said, okay, well, what else could we? Okay, we can fit 5 more machines. I was like, okay, that would be cool. Then there's like a little divot where you go in like to the bathroom. So like right to the right of me, you walk in, there's like a bathroom connected. Well, that's cool because now we can just use the bathroom while playing the arcade kind of thing. So there's that. Then we could hypothetically do a double expansion and take off the closet doors and then add in some pinball machines or some uprights. Now I know you laugh, but like that would
yeah.
look really cool. So that would give
Okay,
us
wait.
total for
So
9
how many partycades can you fit in the bathroom? That's the real question.
probably just like 2.
You
know,
got
we
like
wanna
3 or
agree.
walls.
Yeah.
So I want to see how many you can line up. You know, you really don't need a mirror, so we take that out.
And don't
And-
forget,
Oh,
you can put one. You can put one above the tank and then just sit on it backwards and
Yeah,
play
yeah,
while you're
go
doing
backwards,
your
Right, like a
And then you could get a countercade.
No,
next to the
alpha.
tower.
Get the alpha while
Hey,
you're washing your
pixelated.
hands. You can play.
You got to
Pixelated.
think, and you can put one on each side of the door, and just fit a bolt and bolt them in there so they don't move. But then you could put
Well,
the power cord in the
Don't
door.
I know you say this, and you're being funny, man.
No,
but
no,
let
I'm
me tell you
serious.
something.
You could do
No,
all
no, no.
this.
Hold on. My wife actually. Look at Brian's get up. I can't right now. My wife.
That's an
actually-
after parties look for sure.
Yeah, that's for
After
sure.
show.
100%.
Look, guys.
Yeah, this is-
So my
how we
wife
do.
actually wants to decorate the bathroom like X-Men themed. So
He's even got the
you
Hardy's
may-
cup. Look at him. He's like going.
Let me see.
Toilet paper
Hardy's
roll
cup?
control. Yes. Now we're thinking.
Or the Pizza Hut cup. The Pizza Hut cup, Brian. You got your Pizza Hut cup.
Now I got
Yeah.
a
There you
giant
go.
Pac-Man joystick.
That's not Hardee's.
You can
That's
put
Pizza
that
Hut.
somewhere. So that can be in the corner. You can be like just yanking on that all day long.
Here's what I'll say though, Cornercade, is that I had 1 bedroom full of them, and then 2 bedrooms full of them, and then I went to the basement, and I was like, I have tons of room here, and now I'm like, dang man, it's getting full.
Back up to the rooms.
Yeah.
That's one thing though I will say, and me and my wife have agreed on, is you want all of these in one centralized location. Like most
Yeah.
YouTubers have them all over their house, and that just shows me a
Mm.
little bit that you don't really play them, because if you think
Yeah.
about it, if you're on, let's just say I'm on MVC2 upstairs, right? Well, I'm just gonna probably like stay on that and then probably shut it off and be done for the day. I'm not gonna say, oh yeah, I got X-Men in the 3rd row in the basement. Oh, let me go down there and play it. No, that's just stupid. It's just
Yeah.
dumb. Like this will never take. It's only in one central. I mean, I wish that we could have a basement with these things. Like Guy, you really got it going. Like that would be cool. But yeah, like space is always gonna be the enemy of this.
Hey, give
hobby.
Rascal the
Yeah.
link. Get Rascal the link.
And I don't have mine in the other bedrooms anymore. They all came down here, so it doesn't.
Yeah,
I don't want it to
it's
sound like I
gotta
have
be-
like 2 bedrooms and the boiler room. It's
Yeah,
just
because
down
you're
here.
not gonna go from
Yeah.
like room to room to like it's just not gonna. You're gonna just stay in that room, and then it's like a multi-cade. You're scrolling through everything. You're not gonna play anything. Pixelated had a question up here. He said he was waiting for a sale on the Dynamo. Dude, you missed the Dynamo sale. It was
Oh, yeah,
$2.99,
absolutely.
guys. Like that.
What?
If I knew that price was gonna stay, I probably would have bought another one just to mod. Can you imagine?
That's
Taking
Street
the
Fighter,
X-Men
right?
97, yeah, the Dynamo, Street Fighter
How old
Dynamo,
that cab?
taking
When was that?
X-Men. That was when it first came. I price matched it, so I actually bought it originally for the $3.99 price. It went back to $4.99, I think, and then it went on sale for $2.99. I said, Ben, I'm price matching that, so I got an extra $100 back.
Bet, yo.
But if I bought that, put the X-Men 97 in that Dynamo cab and made it a Children of the Atom cab, oh, that might be my favorite cab.
I played
hands down.
was a Puzzle Fighter on that bad boy.
Oh, Puzzle Fighter's excellent.
Yeah.
I played.
I didn't get the Dynamo cab at the $2.99, and I have regretted it ever since. I'm like, man,
Yeah,
I should
dude,
have
it's-
bought like 4 of those things.
So it is
There he is.
probably, as a form factor, it's their best cab that they've ever made.
After party, we got
What in the
Rascal.
Sam hell is going on here?
We Cornercade talked us into just keep going, so we just said Todd. you-
Apparently, dear
I'm gonna
God.
sit back. I'm gonna put my hands up.
watch this explode.
I said, we know Rascal goes on for 4 hours. You know that, right?
Yeah, Rascal used to go on for 4 hours. Yeah, no.
Oh man.
Jeez. No, not
Yeah,
that
you-
Rascal's big time. He just doesn't do that shit anymore. No.
So, hey, Rascal, we can relate a little bit because when I first started out, when I was on, the dining room chair with a little bench in front of me with my tablet.
Does he
and-
think
and-
about a dining room chair? He knows what I've
No,
got.
no.
Okay.
This is when we first started out. We had no equipment. Our shows used to be 4 hours long. Go check it out. Go look. They were 4 to 4.5 hours long.
On a
And
stool.
I'm like, I know it was terrible because I would get up. I'm like almost.
Dude, my
40
back's
now,
hurting
I'm
right
like,
now,
my
and I'm in a
back is on-
comfortable chair.
Exactly, dude. So you can only imagine. So I was like, we got to shorten this shit down. How do I do that? And now we're running consistently like an hour and 18 minutes. So I'm like, okay, we got it down to a T. It's nice.
Now
But
we're
we gotta
lucky
get to
to
1,000,
2
so we gotta
hours.
keep this going, man. We gotta keep this going.
Well, I mean, if I'd have known you guys were running long, I'd have gone ahead and advertised I was going to be on the show and brought
Okay,
at
real
least
quick.
No,
two
this is
people
after
over.
show. This is for
Real
our
quick.
diehards. This is
Well-
I'm looking at hold on, I'm looking at Rascal's cabs back there. I see this Tetris that would look beautiful as a super sprint. Are you doing this or what?
No.
oh come
Kid,
on.
you're killing me.
Not guy.
You're not gonna get it at all.
Well, here's the catch. I mean, I do. By the way, disclaimer: I do work with /4 at games, so to deface an at games product besides modding it would be sacrilege.
No. So you don't have to deface it. You're just swapping out decks. You're just adding another.
He's
deck.
not
They love
understanding.
that.
When
They
did
love
I
that.
say
Are you
that?
saying there's something wrong with my deck? Because that's my wife's job.
No.
Okay? I'm just saying.
Different options for different
Different strokes for different folks?
applications.
Guys, so I want to say, like, full disclosure, I do work for at games, so I can't really comment. When am I gonna get to say that stuff? No, I'm just kidding. I don't
Full
want to say
disclosure,
that.
I don't
wanna
work for anybody.
I mean, there's,
Yeah, I
a
wanna be-
there's a job posting on Facebook. You want to apply?
What's the job?
It's my old job.
What was your old job?
Quality assurance and testing.
Oh, dude, I would be like, yep.
All right.
this ain't gonna- Dude, I would be
Excuse
going
me. I'm
Quality?
gonna step out for a minute.
Quality assurance and testing.
Todd's like, wait.
He was a masseuse, guys. He was a masseuse. That's what it
Well,
is.
I mean, that's the side gig.
Michael B.
You know,
Keyboard down. Michael B. Keyboard down.
We massage flipper buttons.
Definitely. But yeah, no, I mean, I've done mods on that. It's got different joysticks and shit and stuff in it, but I can't change its fundamentals.
But what about the stand? You can play with the stand.
The stand, it's a full body cab. What do you mean the stand?
No,
on
I'm
it?
telling you, you can mod a at game stand because they have that option too.
I mean, I've got lots of stands for decks. So you
There you
talking about,
go.
like the old,
That's-
the old buy stuff.
Yeah. Well, that's what they're selling. They have a mod for
Rewind.
that. They have a mod for that one.
Okay, I'll check it out then. Because I mean, I've got
Have you seen the
two. I've
video?
got two pros and a quad play over there, sitting
well-
on their original old stands.
If I get the job, guys, the first order of execution is to gut that at games 4K, whatever it is, that ALU, and I'm gonna completely redesign that.
Okay,
Yes.
so this is just a modification or a different thing that they used to have. Okay,
Yeah.
Yep. So you could totally do this.
I mean, I could go back there and show you. I already have a steering wheel mount that fits perfectly on my at game stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
you already
I
kind of
don't need this. I've got I bought almost everything they made
What-
up
wait,
until a
But
certain
their
point.
brain is what you need. You need the brain.
Well, what about if you have that, then what about the $4,000 machine?
Hold on,
You don't have
was that the Tin Man or was that the Scarecrow that needed the brain? I forget.
That's a scarecrow.
Okay,
Scarecrow.
good job,
Scarecrow.
good job. You passed
Yeah.
the test.
The Tin Man needs the heart, right?
The heart.
And the lion needs
Yep.
the courage.
Yes. Holy shit, he's watched this. He probably never saw it in black and white, as young as he is, but you know, at least you've seen it. I give you cred, man.
Let's go, dude. Let's go. Hey,
Oh.
I gotta teach.
He's
I
seen
gotta
the Wizard
teach
of
my kids
Oz.
history.
Holy crap!
Well, I don't know.
Spoiler
much
alert,
else
Jay.
about that. Spoiler alert. Yeah, only what 70 years old.
Spoiler alert: the witch gets it. All right, just saying. All right.
Damn,
What?
you ruined it.
Which?
Right. Which witch?
Ah,
though?
see, I didn't give a full spoiler. There's several witches in there.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
What? Isn't
Don't,
there,
don't
like-
forget, witches get stitches.
This 14-year-old girl murders a witch and takes her shoes. It's weird.
It's
Like,
completely
what, is this
gangster.
fucking Detroit? I don't understand.
It's completely gangster.
I mean, we go from the Midwest where there's like tornadoes and
losing
shit.
one here.
Yeah, tornadoes and stuff from the Midwest,
Oh.
and then we're sitting there stealing a dead person's stuff, man.
That's how
My
you
body's
do
not
it.
even cold. Damn, rough.
It did shrivel up though, quite quickly.
True that.
Okay.
I mean, doesn't
On
does
further
anybody
notes-
know about cold water? It's shrinkage.
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah.
shrinkage.
Now, we watched Seinfeld. Come on, now.
Exactly.
I was in the pool.
Come on,
Right.
Jerry. Hasn't you ever heard of shrinkage?
So Corner
how
Kid was
many-
now,
talking
but now,
about.
hold on. Let's take Seinfeld to the arcade
Yeah, the
site.
Frogger episode.
There
Oh,
you
okay.
go.
All right.
100%. Dude, I know Rascal, I know every single Seinfeld episode. Like, it's insane. But yeah, that was that was a great show. It was like they needed, and they don't really need power. It's because if it gets unplugged, they'll still keep the high score. So that was all kind of like bologna sausage.
Nobody
Yeah,
knew that back then. They thought this was the old school stuff that
So funny.
you unplug it and it's all gone. Wasn't there a Disney cartoon, a Pixar cartoon based on unplugging the machines and losing everything? Oh, I've lost
Wreck-It
it.
Ralph.
Yeah.
Damn.
See?
There you
Wreck-It
go.
Let's talk about Wreck-It
Trivia
Ralph.
night.
How everybody
Guys.
hates Hubert because of
No,
it.
you guys, we were talking about what Arcade 1-Up titles were coming out, like sports title related, right?
Yeah, sports.
Technically,
Yeah, I haven't watched
I
the
have-
show, so I know nothing. I just talked to Chaotic, said, hi, I missed your show. He goes, no, it's still going on. I go, oh,
Hey,
shit,
would-
it is.
Would
This is
Big
the
Buck
after
Hunter be
show.
considered? Would Big Buck Hunter be considered a sports cab?
Technically, hunting's a
That's
sport.
a good one, right?
Well,
Kinda? 'Cause I just
Stock
have
Jockey-
Big Buck-
Technically, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
I just got
man.
rid of my Big Buck Hunter.
It is
It's
shooting
it's a
for
genocide sport.
Yeah.
I was
So,
going to
like,
say,
fine.
yeah, I don't know if you consider it a sport. I mean, poor defenseless animal, and you have a long-range weapon, most likely
Poor
nowadays with a
defenseless animal,
scope.
bro.
Or
You're
just
shooting
an
like
animal, you ever
cheetahs
got
and, like,
hit by
jaguars
your
in
freaking
there?
car? Those
Yeah.
things will destroy
No,
your car.
no, I've had one take out the backside of a
not-
Tundra. Trust me.
stupid.
Yes. They just run right into the damn thing.
That's why
Is it-
That's why they're being allowed to hunt because they can kill people.
So I have all four sports cabs then lined up. So is okay 1-Up coming out with a fifth sports cab, or is that done? That's the
Dumb.
question.
What other sports are there? Soccer.
Well,
In 1920, accidentally deleted nearly all of Toy Story. I would believe that.
What
I still
was
think the
that?
best idea we had all night was that XL NBA, Blitz
that'll-
cab.
that'll never happen. This is part of the reason why I had to get on. I'm sorry. This right here is great Fantasyland. The pole's made out of chocolate, like Homer Simpson's dream, and you take a bite out of the pole. That's all Fantasyland talk. Do you really think the NBA and the NFL would say, yeah, let's do it? Yeah, the NFL would laugh the NBA out of the room. The NFL
They already did
is
it.
the king- Yes,
They already did
the
it. It's
NFL
already
is the
happened.
king.
It's already
No, I'm
happened.
telling you, I'm telling you, they did that back in the day. But now that the NFL is king, they would tell the NBA to go kick rocks. And then Brian, on your behalf, the highest guy in the NHL gets paid $10 million. Do you know like the lowest player in the NFL gets is like a kicker, a third string quarterback, and they get like $50 million guaranteed. Like the NHL is such small peanuts that would be a little bit easier
Danny.
to.
Danny, so you're telling me there's a chance.
There's zero chance.
So you're telling me there's a chance this is gonna happen.
And that's what sucks at the end of the day, like for fans, because you guys were talking about like trying to make more room in the arcade. I would love for Arcade 1-Up to come out with a Blitz Deluxe, but I think that will never. I just think like they just overproduce so much, and John D was saying that you have to produce that much because the title was so expensive. So like he was breaking down the math, and trust me, I failed math 4 times straight in high school, so I'm the last guy that should be doing any calculations, but. I will say this, like, so let's say there's $1 million and you have to make like, in order for you to make a profit of like $1 million license bot, you have to make like 150,000 cabinets. And the problem was like, just not a lot of people bought these things for those numbers. So like, that's what they had this projection, and they pretty much just borrowed out money and took a loan back. And like what Michael B was saying, and why you guys don't see like a lot of sales, unfortunately, at least crazy sales, is there's that buyback clause. So Arcade 1-Up like can't do that right now. They can't be like having Best Buy or whatever retailer, Walmart, Shop
Selling them for
Hippo, put these.
$70.
Yeah, exactly. And then they do the buyback clause. Like they're hurting right now, and you could tell because they're not. Everything's just playing safe. That's a lot of it, and the retailers too. They said, "Listen, we have a lot of your junk in our warehouses right now. Like we're not making any more of this junk until we get rid of it." So it's kind of like a twofold. So now we as a consumer sit here and just wait and wait and wait. So
I understand the buyback, like why that's a clause in there, but I don't know why there wasn't a time frame, because Costco with those NFL Blitz, it was like 2 weeks in. It's like, well, guys, $100. Let's throw them up there. Like
sometimes that's how
just-
Costco moves. It's insane. Like
Well, you don't give Costco that many then.
Yeah.
What made
Yeah,
them
there
think
was-
they're gonna sell that many with a nerfed game that they screwed up, and then the online wasn't even available when they started
I-
selling it?
You're not wrong.
That they were good. This was going to not happen, and just like you promised things that were on the box that weren't even available yet.
Yes. The biggest thing that tanked MVC2, and whatever you guys want to say, like people in the community, people will go off. It was this, that, the other. It's emulation, moo emulation. Yeah, I don't even know moo the cow, nothing. Like, let me tell you something. It was online play. Can you guys imagine? Xbox comes out with the newest Xbox on pre-order, ready to go. Online play. Yep, no online play. You can't get online with your Xbox. You can't do updates. You can't do downloads. There's no e-store. There's no nothing. You just put the disc in and that's it. And you were promised a feature that wasn't there. I guarantee you people would return that, and then word of mouth spreads very, very quickly that, look, this cab is not ready to go. And think about it. The two that had the biggest problems both have that same thing in common. I want you guys to really think about this. No other cab had issues. They should have waited, and they didn't. At the end of the day, they said it's okay when it wasn't okay. And what they should have done is got on and faced the facts. And what they always tend to do is just hide behind the curtain and don't say anything. They should have came right out, had a stream. That's what you got Travis for, since nobody else in that company can get on a camera and talk like this. They got Travis. They pay him. They should have said, or whoever it was at the time, hey, look, we messed up. It wasn't ready. That looks beautiful, by the way. Blitz, yes, he's on fire.
Nice.
They should have gave $100 right out of the gate off on both of those
You
cabs.
notice
Or
the
done
date?
Something for the community. What's the date?
No, I can't see it.
2024.
That's weird. What is the?
It's 2024.
Got
Yeah.
all
Also
so
has
it's
a
updated-
roster
it's
for like
updated
today's.
rosters?
Yeah,
Oh,
Oh,
that's really cool.
it's a ROM hack for the N64 version of it.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Sitting on my Embernate.
But so I will give Arcade one of credit to this. So Blitz is a fun game. Does anybody here own NFL Blitz?
yeah,
Okay.
I did the 2-player deck before. It
We
was
had-
cool.
Yeah,
Corner
Gallagher
Cade.
had a whole- Gallagher- like, I saw Gallagher guy's video, and I kind of knew about 99 Lions, but I'm like, honestly, like, I'll admit it to you live in the front of the world, like, I was too scared to do that stuff. I'll fuck something up. Like, I was like, I'm gonna blow something up. Like, I never modded before, but much like B-Kong, you just gotta put your foot in the toe in the water, and you gotta roll with it. You know what I'm saying? So like, I saw yours.
mystery encoder on the stream and just break everything.
Right?
That was
I
great.
saw yours, Gallagher guy, and it was gorgeous. And I was like, we got to do that. We have got to do that. It just looks so
Those
much better
4-player
than-
decks suck. I'm sorry.
Yeah, terrible.
They're
I
all-
know.
they all
They don't
suck.
suck.
Yeah.
It just sucks for the wrong games.
I put 4 people on the NFL Blitz cab, 4 grown men, and it was
No, you can't
awful,
do that.
dude.
You can't do that.
It was awful.
So-
One person literally had to like reach in between 2 other
Yeah.
people and like
And-
try to like make it work.
But
and
like
it-
the Simpson one makes sense. You can play that.
C North. Why are you looking like a tomato? Because I'm 100% Italian, bro. Blood is sauce. It's flowing
look
through
like
my
Bob.
veins, bro. So, but long and short, Blitz.
Why you looking
Hold on,
like a
hold on.
tomato?
Let's see if I can go full tomato here. I'm getting closer. All right.
Oh, is he gonna?
Just
Yeah,
changing my
just-
lights. All
minus-
right.
Yeah, there you go.
And Brian looks like
Hey,
Larry.
Rascal, we have like all the same equipment, by the way. Just to let you know, except for
That's
headset.
not what I hear, but okay.
If anything, Mike,
keep telling yourself that,
performs
Danny.
a little bit better. It performs a little bit better in
Yeah, you two
clutch
in the
time.
bottom got the same mic, and then Gallagher guy and Brian got the same mic.
Yep,
and then,
that's funny,
uh,
that's funny.
No,
And
I'm
then
sure
Todd's
Danny's
got a
also
freaking,
good.
landing
Danny's got.
gear. Mike.
Danny has the lights. You get the
Air
stream deck
traffic
too,
control.
Yeah,
No, so
Danny's there.
here's one thing. Here's one thing I will say. I've always wanted the Elgato Stream Deck because I want to do like Hadouken, and
Oh.
like combo breaker. So I would go crazy.
MG
with sound effects
found
by
us.
myself.
Dude,
I
you know there's an
couldn't do
app
that.
that does all that, don't you?
Yeah, but the
Yeah, but,
stream
like,
deck makes
through
it
the
so
stream?
easy just to go ahead and
No,
make a
it's the same
soundboard
thing
on
as a
it.
Stream Deck. It's just on a freaking tablet.
Yeah.
I
But
got it all
the
set up.
problem
I can
is
do the same
Restream
thing.
only allows for one audio input, so I couldn't do it. I bought the Stream Deck twice, but if there's an app, guys, please let me know in the Discord,
Yeah,
please.
it's called,
Like I want to do
Touch
that.
Portal. Touch Portal.
Wait,
Touch
hold it.
Portal?
What's limiting
Touch
you on
Portal.
one input, Danny? What's the limitation you got?
the Restream program.
Okay, all you got to do is, since you've got the same mic I've got, use the software that came with it. What is it called? Wave something?
Yeah.
Wavelink.
Yeah.
And what you do is you go ahead and mix your desktop audio, pipe it to the Wavelink, and the Wavelink will merge them together. Is what I do. That's how you hear my gaming audio when I play. So you can take your desktop audio, which is what would play like a WAV file or an MP3,
Mm-hmm.
and just basically it does a 2-into-1 in that software, and that's what the input you use on Restream or
Okay.
on StreamYard.
Okay. I'm gonna have you sit down with Mrs. Cornercade because we literally got.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell Mrs. Corrigate how to do it because I'm stupid.
No. Yeah, she is like the producer. I'm just the face on the show here. She can do everything. So she was.
Hold on,
we were,
did you
I'm
just
the
say
pretty
you're the
face.
pretty face? Is that what you
I'm
just
just
said?
the face. No, I didn't
Dude,
say
you're
pretty
wrong.
face.
I'm
I
just saying you're
face.
wrong.
I didn't say pretty. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, we got to figure that out. So that's one thing because I really want cool like sound effects. That'd be really fun to add to the show. But
I don't
will say
have
this.
my soundboard up here. I used to have the soundboard, and it would work. Let me see. I could actually, I could do this from here.
Yeah. Do you
Let
use
me change-
OBS or you use,
Rascal, I feel weird because like you're on a stream and I can't give you money. It's weird.
Doesn't it feel weird? I mean, it just,
It does.
You can always get a
happens
I
all
already
the
told him
time.
how to do super chats without super chats. I already showed him how to do that. And he just
All right, let me
I want you
change
to
my
drink.
audio here.
I want you to drink, Rascal, and the only way I can do that is to give you money.
I just have to go. I'm going to let you know. You don't have to pay me to drink.
You don't have to
All
pay
right,
me.
so
I'll
if
do
I
it
was
on my own.
correct, let me
Todd,
find...
you're not allowed to. You got a bad liver.
All right, what is the name of that file I used to play whenever on my show that we were cursing? It was from one of the
every
videos-
show?
Metal Gear Solid.
What?
Better go
No,
solid, yeah.
Yeah, Metal
Yeah,
Gear.
it was the Metal Gear Solid Zoink, or whatever sound it was.
Exclamation point.
Hold up. Boing! No, yeah.
Wow, I've got way too many WAV files in my stuff here. This is really weird. Okay, yeah, I can't do this because if I hit something, you guys will be like, "What did he just play?" It could be anything. It'd be bad.
That's okay,
fuck it.
buddy.
Play anything. Audio 1.wave. Right. See if this plays through. Come on. I can't hear it.
no, I can't either.
It's
I can
probably
hear it.
a dead wave file. Damn it. Well, what if I played anything that had sound in it? Let's see. Da 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 da. Nope, not coming through. Okay, I'll try to pipe it through from my side and prove the point.
Trust me,
but
dude. We spent 6 hours on this, and we like.
I
gave
do it
up,
on my
so,
show all the time. I know it's very doable. Trust me.
Yeah.
Do you have a
okay,
toothpick
so-
in your mouth, Rascal? Is that what you have?
Yeah, cinnamon, nicotine toothpick.
Nice.
You haven't watched the show in a while. That's all he has in his
That's
Yeah,
all
that's
I-
all. 100%.
I've
Well,
always
I mean,
wanted to ask. Okay.
Unless you watch my after show, then there might be something else in my mouth. But that's
That's a
That's
bottle.
my
Hey,
OnlyFans.
okay, here. A little bit of follow up. Did anybody win? You remember when I won on that show, that control panel, like that At Games Legends 4-player
Yeah.
control? But do you
yeah
remember?
that you refuse to pay shipping on. Yes.
So yeah, guess what? Bobby Vu contacted me. He's like, "It's $90 to ship." I'm like, "Go give that to somebody else." Like, it's okay,
Yeah,
buddy.
nah.
Because I wanted to
all
use it and
sales
stuff
were
for-
final. We didn't give that away to
Yeah.
anybody. Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
okay. I was like,
well, for
$90
$90, I'll take it. Bobby
Yeah.
Vu, Bobby Vu.
Yeah, I was like, no.
Uh,
Well, you gotta understand, like, I was using it. I
You
was gonna
understand that
use
is
it
a
for, like-
big ass control deck.
Yeah,
No, I know,
huge.
I know, but like the
Dude,
shipping,
it
I
cost me
was like,
200
yeah.
to get the KI. What MG's
New Wave,
back?
New Wave Toys is
Yeah.
charging $80 for a thing this big.
Yeah, that's insane. Like when you see those, yeah, 100%. That's why I'm like, oh, this Super Sprint thing is gonna cost like $500 to ship. That's probably why they're doing that code like that. For like the first whatever. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me finish. Okay, let me finish the Blitz thought here. Okay.
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 I'm sorry.
Updated-
My
updated-
bad.
No, it's okay. This is the after show, man.
I
We're
did
just going
this.
on.
I apologize.
So
What the heck?
real talk, like the Blitz game is fun. You guys have played it with your friends. It's fun. Like that is like I didn't want to get rid of that. That's why, Galaga guy, I'm so happy you posted that video because you inspired me to like do.
That was my first one. My first
Yeah, it
video.
was. Yep, it was your first video. Yep.
It's terrible.
And so, nah, you were good, dude. You were good. The first one, you were good. But yeah, so it plays good. It's got 1080 graphics or close to it. I think it was like 970p or something like that. But you can see like the textures in the grass, and like you can see that wow, this game actually looks pretty good, and it is fun to play. Where they messed up was online. Period. End of story. And that's just what. Even if you were a casual buyer of like you love the NFL and you're like, oh, dude, I want to put an arcade in my like man room or cave or whatever like that. Like, so that's where they messed up 100%. And then MVC2. I mean, you're talking. It was like 6 to 8 months after the system came out that you just got online play. You have got to be kidding me. Like they totally tripped over their feet on that one, and that's why it failed. It didn't fail. I mean, MVC2, that is killer. That's it. Did you guys all get that day one, or know or anything like that?
I
Because
don't buy
for
nothing
me, that
day
was
one. What are you talking about? I buy a day like 2070,001.
Okay, so I was dumb and I fell for the FOMO. I did buy it day one, and I was not happy. That was whenever I honestly started kind of like, "What the heck is going on, guys? Like, why is this not working?" Like,
Well, they
the
don't like
way
my
you
legs.
advertised it.
Come on now. What's wrong with my legs? No, talking about my sexy legs.
who? Hey, Goofy Foot. Who won the? So how much was the Big Blue to ship? Like $200?
Mine was
That's his name, right?
195.
I would have paid it.
KI.
To ship my Outrun that I got from Arcanes Anonymous, whenever back in the day, it was like $140.
Goofy, I'd buy it.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yep.
No, you don't. Okay. The Big Blue is a must sit. You have to sit down in front of that cab to play it. You cannot
Yeah,
play it standing
That's
up.
fine. I just
But
want.
I'm
if
just,
you
I'm just
get-
letting you know. I'm
If you get it from
preferencing
New
hard.
Wave Toys, it's going to be like $200 for their little arcade machine.
Yeah, there you go. Heard that. What
Yeah,
is
there it is.
What is that?
What?
That's a snake.
The snake.
Okay,
That's,
you need to show me how to do this,
Metal
Rascal.
Gear
Like,
Solid.
this is-
Whenever
yeah,
whenever they
you know?
used to swear, they would do that. Now they just swear, but now they just say. But they used to do that.
Now we just swear. We don't do this. No.
Can you do Combo Breaker? You gotta have
If
that
you had
somewhere
that.
in there.
If you had it.
I don't have the sound downloaded. If I had it, I would.
They had a retro lizard on there, and
Let's
that
go,
wore
you
out the
pissed?
button.
MG thinks you're pissed.
I'm pissed.
MG said you're pissed.
No, he was just
No,
thinking,
no,
he was
you
thinking really
forget.
hard.
You don't know what that means to him. That doesn't mean mad. He thinks I look drunk.
Oh, he thinks you. Oh, yeah.
Am I correct, MG?
That makes sense.
That,
Wow, but
that British humor. Gotcha.
Let's see if I can find this soundboard here. There it is, quicksounds.com. Oh, I look mad.
So,
oh, no.
Cornercade, you're thinking about buying a Attack from Mars, like the arcade one-up one. Why wouldn't you buy like like the ALP one, like the new 4Ks? Is there something
Because-
keeping you from that, or just the price,
it's-
or what?
Trust me. No, well, a little bit price, not so much, because I mean it looks great. Brian's got it on camera here. That is where it's at right there. If you want pinball, you're going nowhere else. But I want to preference this. We would do it in the expansion room. That's where we put everything. So we take the doors off the closets and put the arcade. The two arcade one-ups would fit perfectly. That At Games Legends would block the entire hallway. It's
Dude,
too
you're-
big, believe it or not.
Just admit that it would negate your contract that you have with Arcade One Up, so you can't have any at game stuff.
Part of me,
that's the real
part of me
reason.
wants to say. Part of me, well, I have an MVS.
That's the real
copy,
reason.
so part of me says,
That's why
I
Rascal
wish,
doesn't have any.
I wish I had the. Yeah, I
Negate
wish I
your
had.
contract with Arcade One Up, and then you
But
can't have competition in your house. So
No, my wife wants.
that's
that
the real
exact
reason.
one.
Come on, Michael B. Give us the real deal. I mean, Cornercade.
Nice.
Tell
What
us
is
the
your
truth.
NDAs? You have
Tell
to
us
announce
the
your
truth. You
NDAs.
have to disclose this. Come on now. Gosh, how many free
Rascal
cabs did you
did.
have?
Rascal
How many free
did.
cabs did they give you? Come
Fully
on.
disclosure.
Yeah,
Full
Rascal
disclosure,
full
yeah, right.
discloses all the time. Have no problem.
Oh, we hear all this.
No,
That's
no.
from Mortal Kombat 4.
Come on now.
No.
Tell
I
us
don't
the
have
truth. Tell us the truth. Come on.
it. But no, that it does look.
Why can't
it's
you
an
have
incredible
HDMI out
machine.
now? Why?
Yeah, they don't want to pay for it.
They don't want to pay for it.
It's unbelievable.
But
Dude.
the $60 little handheld has it just fine. Let me rant on that. And the flipper lag on here is beautiful.
Your Game
All
Boy.
right, enough soundboard to say that it's easy to do. Even as a
Well,
guest,
yeah.
you could do this. Come on, Danny.
Yes, I need to. I need to.
I
do it because that's one
I
wanted
don't
to
even
do.
have any anything on this stream. I'm just a guest.
Yes.
It's truly guest work.
Yeah, we gotta.
This is
I'll
all
let-
guest
Nicely done. Well played. Golf clap,
my-
everybody.
That's my dad joke of the night.
He'll be here all week. Everybody, tip your waitress. Try the veal. All right.
Oh yeah, Danny, that's it. Oh boy.
So you only can have at games or arcade one up pinballs. Is that what you're saying?
It would just fit. It would fit better. It wouldn't block the hallway to the bathroom.
And it would have nothing. Your contract would be good and everything. So
I wish I had a contract.
So how about not the 4K ALP, but what about the HD? Because that
Yes,
one, I'm
I do
looking
ask
at it
about
right
that.
now. It's not too much. I mean,
you could put a steering wheel on it.
I will say this: that Galaga guy. That
wait.
That,
I've got just the thing here. Hold on. Let me do something.
Okay.
Keep
Okay.
talking.
all right, while he's doing that, it's still $900, and it's hard for me to buy that when it was $200 in my cart like a year ago. Now I will say this: that is 44 inches across,
There you go,
and then the
the
arcade
micro.
one up is 36. That would be
okay.
a little too small. Like, dude, that's a little. It's just like the micro.
Isn't that
yeah.
bigger than the
rolled,
ad games?
It rolled so easily into place. It
Look
just
at that.
rolled
I've
right
actually
into
got it
place.
on carpet sliders.
So
So
how?
I'd have
Hey,
to go
do you
ahead
know?
and turn it on.
Rascal, do
Power's
you know
not here.
how tall that is? Like, how does the buttons come to your hips? Or do you have to lean over to play it?
Oh, you'd have to sit to play this one. This is the micro.
Okay. Yeah.
I
No, I
mean-
know
Well,
that's
that's the
micro. I just was
micro.
wondering. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
But
micro. Let's put it.
I know
that
you can
there,
put-
There you go. It goes to your hips. So
You-
yeah,
So
you
that's
can
not
put,
the
like, real
HD.
legs
That's
on
the
that.
micro.
that's well, yes, but it's the same thing as the
No,
HD.
I'm just. He's talking about size wise now. He could get a little bigger one.
he was
wants
giving
to
them
have HD.
solutions. That's what Rascal was
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah, I've got my two HDs way over there, so I can't bring them on cam.
No,
He does love
my
the micro.
gosh.
That's his favorite. He always talks about the micro. He loves
MG.
Well, the
Come
crazy-
on now.
The crazy thing about all this is P-Dubs is actually selling his attack. I don't know if he sold it yet, but he's selling his Arcade 1-Up Attack from Mars, and has been modded heavily. If he still has it, I would totally be interested in that, because that would be. I mean, he hit that packet really, really well, so nothing would happen. But that would be really cool. But long and short, I have room for 4 pinballs, so I could get one of each of those, and then like on the 4th one, if they ran like a killer blowout deal, we could like reskin it and put a different plexiglass back in that, and just do something that like fishtails or whatever, and Arabian Nights. We could skin it as that. I don't know. I think it'd be
Fishtails,
really
really?
cool to have. I think it'd be really cool to have pinball. It's just it's like you think of it like, okay, I could put Nat Games Legends in here. I could probably have it go this way, but then I'm gonna like eliminate like 4 or 5 cabinets. Is that worth it? Some may say yes, but I don't know. I don't know. What's up, buddy?
I say yes.
Yeah. That was his vote. He was yes.
Yes.
that-
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
well,
What's that?
plus if you think about it, if you took up the extra space and took that $90 quad play you never bought, you could put that on an ALU and have a half decent 4-player setup. That deck is pretty big. It actually dwarfs the 1-up 4-player decks by
Oh
far.
yeah.
It doesn't dwarf
like-
mine
Why not?
because I built my own.
Well, then that's not an official 1-up, is it?
No, it's not.
That is a gamer fridge deck.
It is a gamer fridge deck.
All right, there you go.
This is why I like you, Danny, because you're like, I don't want to take up all this room with this arcade, and it's like, but I've got 2 of the same exact cabs, the X197 and
I moved
BC2.
everything into a large.
I think in my head, because like you want that effect with the Rose guys.
Yeah,
And I
your
think
logic is baffling.
Yes.
Once I add that pinball, it's gonna like. I don't know. If
We're
it's
not
my
talking
OCD
about
or
the.
something.
What about the HD though? Not the.
No, but that comes out
4K.
longer than that comes out. So that comes out 44 inches. Like it comes out that much.
That's what she said.
And Arcade
is
1-Up
it-
comes out 36 inches, so it's a little bit shorter.
I guess maybe mine is pulled out a little bit. Usually I pull out a little bit. My arcade.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Not too much, no. She hates
Because I'm looking at him and I'm like,
I mean, too much, and it's all the way out. I mean,
yeah.
Yeah, then it falls out, and you have to find your way back
Exactly.
in.
push it back in. Grab my hip. Oh, sorry.
Ugh, you're too old for all that.
Yeah, so
Oh,
maybe that's why
boy.
I'm like, it's not that much bigger, but it is,
So when are you gonna buy the 4K though? That's the real question.
When it goes on a huge sale, like $750, that'd be
Oh.
worth it then for sure. Yeah, look at he's like,
Yeah, that
when,
happens.
once I'm waiting for it to hit retail, like Sam's Club or something like that. Because think about it, they're producing this thing like hotcakes. There's gotta be like a Snoopy or Dinosaur Dynasty.
Dude, I would love a
wouldn't want
Snoopy.
those.
The Snoopy
But
I'm
I'm just
looking
saying
at.
that
The
there's
Snoopy's
gotta
a damn
be-
good-looking machine. I'm not
It
gonna
is.
lie.
Dude, I've seen
Yeah.
pictures of that. That thing is
Out of-
beautiful.
Everything they've released so far, Brian's Attack from Mars. That's the I
Yes,
would get
yeah,
Attack
that-
from Mars.
That
That's not even
was
a question.
I was proud of that before
Not
it even
even a
went out the
question.
door.
Yeah.
When we started looking at the designs on that and how we were going to skin it and everything,
Yeah, you guys
that
did a good.
that hit the nail on the head.
For the replica people who want like the authentic look, that is a beautiful-
That's about as close as we could legally get, and
Yeah.
it was good. And that topper, I think that was the first one we did that broke the regular curve mold.
Yeah.
It actually, kind of pops out, and that was sweet. Loved it to death.
Like I'm very jealous. Just like looking at that, Brian. Like I want
It's
that in
just
the
a
house. Like
dumpster.
that looks really dope, man. It looks really cool.
See,
I was,
this
thinking about I was thinking about any black lights too. Like Brian, the black lights pop. Like thinking about
Oh,
it, I
yeah.
don't know. Yeah, it looks dope.
dude, you
Or,
need
like,
to put some tape around that like thing so you can pop that out.
or like if you had those posters that people have, like where they just
Oh,
like
yeah.
you guys were showing that on one of your game room tours. Like
that one guy
like,
had that.
Yeah, that-
yeah.
Sick,
He
dude.
had like
That
4
literally looks
caps.
sick.
And one was the ad games.
I can't do that. I don't clean my house as good as I should, and I can't afford a maid. And if I had black lights anywhere in the house, it'd be like a fucking crime scene. It's like, holy shit! What? Watch where you're stepping.
Why is this stuff all over my cabs?
Oh, that is pretty funny, dude. That is pretty
Oh
funny.
wow!
Why is
Guys,
this all
let's
over
go,
my
man.
calves?
Let's
What the
fucking
heck?
go. It's middle of the week. It's hump day. It's Wednesday. We're chilling and chatting at the after
It's hump day,
show.
and I'm with
Ken-
a bunch of guys.
Well, teach their own.
Hump day.
Man.
My
go,
worst
dude.
blacklight experience. Would y'all like to hear it?
Yes, this is the after show.
I'm not
We wanna
sure.
hear
Go ahead.
Your
Yeah.
Okay.
Worst
Okay.
black light experience.
Yes, I'm on my way to go to a place called Scene 75 near where I live to go on a date with my now wife, and I have a thing of Monster, and I don't know what was in the Monster can, but I had it between my legs, and I pop it open, and it spilled everywhere all over my lap. Okay, literally spilled everywhere over my lap. Well, then in this place there is Putt Golf underneath blacklight. I go to the blacklight, and it looks as if there's something
That's horrible.
all over my pants.
And she's like,
That's horrible.
"Are you that excited?"
Exactly. I was like, it was the Monster can. She's like, yeah, your Monster can provided you with that. And I'm like, no, it was awful.
Pool. I was in the pool.
We all call ours monster. It's not
Yeah.
just you.
It was my
Okay?
monster.
Yes,
Have you guys
It was a
seen?
monster mash. Yeah, these
have
are the
you-
posters.
yes.
Have you seen Fallout yet, you guys? Have everybody
Yes.
seen Fallout?
I haven't, but I've heard great things.
You've never played
the
Fallout?
guy asked,
Oh,
the
played
girl
them?
asked
I
if
mean,
he wants
I've
to make his
like,
cock
yeah,
explode.
I've never seen the show. Like I've played the games, but never played the show or
There's
seen
this
the
scene where
show.
the girl's
there's a
like,
show
"Would you want to have
Fallout?
sex?" And she's like, "No,
Yeah, there's
my
a-
cock
there's a
will
show.
explode."
Interesting.
Yeah, you need to watch Rascal's show. He talks about it.
I never talk about it.
No, he just talks about popcorn buckets.
Have you seen the new one?
Yes.
Are these
Yeah.
are these the posters that we're talking about?
Oh, sorry. These are Marvel
Blacklight posters.
superhero blacklight posters.
Weren't
Yeah,
you
these
talking
are-
about you
these
couldn't
are
find
cool.
video game ones?
How big
Where are they available? Chaotic.
At 13th Dimension. Let me double
13th
check that.
Dimension.
That rug you got too, Brian. That one looks amazing underneath blacklight.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to get more of those, kid. Like that would be
Let's see.
insane looking.
Let's see. According to the Amazon listing. So here you go. Retro Marvel Blacklight posters 2021. Currently unavailable. Crap. Never mind.
There's a bunch of stuff you can't buy.
Oopsies.
I just saw images and thought they were cool looking. My bad.
Gosh, dang it!
Gosh.
If they would do Back to the Future and the 4K PA, they'd have my money today.
No, they won't.
Wait, hold on, Gallagher guy. Hold on, hold on,
I'm not
hold on,
saying
hold
a
on.
thing. You leave me alone.
Gallagher guy, did you sell all of your arcade one-up pinball?
I have a Star Wars left and the ALP 4K. That's all I have left. But my Mars Attack and my Marvel I sold.
How much did you sell them for?
I believe it was like 300 or 350 a piece. It's been a while.
I was literally gonna say I'll do 300. Literally, when I asked the question first, I was literally going to say that. Like,
And I decased them and everything too,
Yeah.
and made sure, because you got to.
I
If
honestly-
you buy them, make sure you do that.
Don't you live by
Yeah.
that place that sells like arcade one-up stuff that PD7
Oh.
goes to?
let me tell you something. You want to talk about a clickbait video? So I've been there twice. That place is a dumpster fire. I'm not even kidding, guys. None of you on this panel would buy a thing from there. It is like, so what that is like all the companies like returns and just junk that's all damaged. They buy in pallets and then they just sell it, and they actually only sell it for 20% off. They had one time there was a brand new Marvel pinball in there. I said I'll give you $250 for it. They're like, oh no, it's $5.99. I went $5.99. Like I can just get this at any company for that. Like I was literally like flabbergasted. It is a complete ripoff. The machines so I'm looking at my big buck here, right? They'll have one of the like a big buck hunter. It's missing the coin.
I was
door.
gonna
It's
say
missing both guns.
we call ours
missing the
monster. You call
marquee.
yours big buck. Okay, all right.
Yeah, so it's missing like 70% of the cabinet, and they'll still charge like $400. I'm like, and it's damaged too. Like these things are destroyed. You want to get lucky, like the Quarterdeck Arcade did, where he got his brand new in box, like wasn't effed with. It literally was like someone got it probably for a gift, and the dad was like, "Yeah, I don't want that crap. Go return it." And then whatever cashier was at whatever company, hit the return button or whatever, and just marked it as, okay, well, we can't, it's going to this place now. $250 brand new in box. You will find maybe like one of those there, but it is not what it looks like on video. On video, it does look spectacular because I'm like, oh, this is really cool. I'm going to go down there and get like 5 1-ups and mod them and do all this stuff. They are damaged to all hell. Like on the sides, on the fronts, they're missing pieces. It's a who's who of like, like the toys in Sid's bedroom and Toy Story. That's what it looks like. Like if PD7 found like some like props to him for showing that.
Sounds
off in
like
a
they're
good
going down
way.
there every day, haggling with them and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's just not what.
Well, they have
it's
ones
not
built
what-
too, though, right? They had the
Yeah, and those are the damaged ones. They're so badly damaged because people are just whipping these things around that the sides are all scraped. The T moldings popped off. There's huge chunks out of these things, and like when he was showcasing that, he truly didn't like show you like what they really are. He kind of painted them in a much better light than when you actually go down there. And you're like, man, this is Garbo Central. I mean, they have like TVs open box, they have appliances open box, but all of that stuff, it's all damaged goods. And to charge 80% is honestly ridiculous. Honestly, like when I see some of these arcade one-up cabinets, I'll be like, here's $100 because you have to spend like $400 just to get it up and running, and then it's still going to be damaged unless you can like, repair these. A woodworker, like you're not 19K Fox here that can like do all this. It's way too hype, and I wish it was good because it's only like 20 minutes from me or whatever, so it would be super close and super convenient to go check them out.
MG,
I have,
MG doesn't believe you. He says you're lying.
I have someone near me that's kind of like that too, where I bought a few.
Hold on a second. Wait, hold on. I don't want to interrupt you, but yeah, I'm just reading that comment now. MG says PD7's friend bought about 4 from there. Who? Skills or Skits or whatever. I'm telling you, when I went down there, they were all damaged, like missing parts. Yeah, it
So
was.
you could go down there and videotape it. You should do this is what it really looks like. You should
No,
do it.
I mean I've done that. I've done like the walk and talks before. And listen, PD7 knows that I was like those walk and talks we did was just us like effing around. We were just like, oh, he always does these, so let's do it for like shits and giggles. And like some people were commenting like, you don't get near the views PD7 does on his walk and talks. I'm like, I wasn't trying to. It was a joke walk and talk. Like if you actually watch it, it was a joke. Like we were on the train at the zoo. Like we were just having fun. So
I
see
can't
me
get
pull
away
up-
with that. As out of shape as I am, even if I'm going downhill, all you'll be hearing is, yeah. It's,
but so
I mean,
yeah,
if you turn the video off, you're like, what the fuck am I listening to? Is this a porno? What?
what the breathing? Who's
Somebody's
breathing?
either coming or going. I don't know what's going on here.
MG's so funny, dude. Like this guy, he
MG's
updated his
great.
avatar icon to a new colored.
Yeah, he told me he
Kettle.
hates you.
Hey, listen,
Don't
listen,
sugarcoat it. Okay,
Listen,
just
I'm-
tell how he feels.
hey, I'm
This is
here.
the after show. You got to hear it all.
Yeah,
man.
hey, I'm here. I'm who I am. I'm not gonna be fake. I'm not gonna be phony.
No, he said you're completely fake.
hey, whatever. 100. Listen, 100 people. 100 out of if for every 100 people that love you, there'll be 10 people that want to murder you. You look around and see the home
He
arcade.
didn't say he
community.
want to
This place-
murder you. He ain't
Well, no,
going
I'm
that
saying
far. He's a
hypothetically,
pizza,
like you just
man.
you won't like, you won't
This is hate
subscribe,
your
and you
gut.
just
Oh, Jay just got called out. MG, I'm going to steal that title for my next video. Thank you. All right.
What?
What's
I don't
the
hate
title?
anyone.
Good.
Except Jay. See?
No, go to above that one.
Stop and catch breath.
Stop and catch breath.
It's not walk and talk. It's a stop and catch breath with Rascal.
That's the name of your community stream, which I'm not going to be a part of, unfortunately.
Well, I had a guy near me that he always had a ton of arcade one-ups at his shop, and I always was like, man, that's so cool. And I bought a few from him, but like after I opened them up,
CPR.
because they had issues. Like I think it's the same scenario as what you're talking about, where it was like he must have got them like damaged and just kind of like fixed them up, where he was like, oh, I'll just put them together so people don't really notice. But like later on, I'd open them up and be like, "This looks kind of weird." Like he redid some wiring or something. Like he Mosh Podged it back together. So I stopped buying from him. But yeah, I get kind of what you're saying. It does happen.
There is a place on Facebook Marketplace. Because when I'm scrolling through, like you just type in like arcade one up on Marketplace, right? You're scrolling, you'll see this like, oh, look at this brand new inbox, $350 for Golden Axe. Let me take a look real quick. It's a place in Minnesota. And it's the same kind of thing. Like they buy these PCR return, it's just junk. You're buying pallets. You know how you buy the Amazon pallets or the Target pallets?
Yeah.
That's exactly what's
I do that
happening.
all the
So you're
time.
buying. Yeah, I mean that'd be kind of cool. Like kind of dive in if you could buy one and do that. But no, but you can do that. There's YouTubers that do that shit. Like
Oh yeah, no.
Oh no, that's big business.
yeah, that's a real
Random
thing,
Frank
yeah.
P. I just watched one with Random Frank P. I don't know if you know who he is.
Cornercade's
but-
next video is like, I bought a pallet.
Oh, hey, but just a
If he
total
does,
opposite
I
side to
bought a
this.
pallet. I'm gonna go ahead and buy one of those storage units.
Oh, the
that's-
storage's been like
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
buy when Todd's goes on sale. I want that Todd storage unit.
Yeah, Todd didn't make the monthly payment, and it's gonna be up. It's gonna be on one of those like reality TV shows. And
Yeah.
they'll be like, "What the hell is all this?"
Yeah,
crap?
check out Random Frank P's newest one. He did one, and he's got a bunch of junk in there. Half of it's like
I'm trying.
$250 for like a 2,000 worth, and it was like a bunch of freaking headphones and phone cases and stuff like that. And he got like one of those. He got a couple of JBL speakers that were like these guys. He got a couple of these, but he got one that was all like dirt, and it was like somebody like took a dump on it or something. It was disgusting.
Didn't somebody buy a storage unit that had a ton of iArcades in it?
Yeah. He sells
Yeah.
them on Facebook. He's like I think in between Danny. I think he's like almost in between both of us because
Really?
he's in Illinois or
Can you imagine? That'd be
Indiana.
dope.
I think he's
Like,
in
what the
Indiana.
hell?
He still has over 100 glass screen protectors too.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
Which I don't.
insane. Like, what a waste. It's just like, what are you gonna use those for? You know, like. Sell
Well,
them
he
or
didn't
what?
realize
Like-
what was in it. He
Yeah.
he went in at an auction.
Oh yeah, no, I know that, but like the screen protectors is like, what are you gonna do with that thing? Once you have one, you really don't need another one unless.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be
Sell
tempered
them.
glass, but it's not really tempered glass.
No, it's
It
not.
depends.
I'm-
Glass.
Guys, we
Really?
need
No,
the
it's not.
community.
Let me go ahead and get a hammer to mine right now. No,
It's not- no, they literally it's not tempered glass. They shatter. He had a couple of them break. They just completely shatter, and tempered glass doesn't shatter.
Huh.
Oh, there's
Guys, we did
awkward
it.
silence.
No, we want the awkward silence. We did it, dude. I've been waiting for that moment to come.
Not with
You guys always-
Danny on the freaking you're here. You still don't have no awkward
No,
silence, man. You gotta
I,
keep talking.
we need to
If-
wrap.
If Todd's storage unit ever came for sale, I'd buy it just to look for the 3 T-shirts he owes me. That'd be
You missed the
that would be
thing.
that's what I'd buy.
He's gonna get the 3 set the combo T-shirt with 3 different T-shirts all messed up as
And 3
one.
wheels. And 3 wheels.
3 steering wheels.
I'm trying.
Man.
Hey, guys, I'm speaking of walk and talks. I see in the chat. I'm trying so hard. PD7 lives literally 20 minutes from me. I'm trying to get him to do
He
a
said he
walk
hates
and
you, too.
talk. No, he didn't say that. I'm trying to get him to do a walk and talk at my house.
No, he
just
hates
in
you,
the
though.
apartment. He's just walking and talking. And then I wanted to do one with him I think that'd be really funny because I've been in his walk and talks before, but he's always caught me at work, and like I can't show myself at work, so like it sucks. So I want to do it like we can go to ABT Electronics. I'm not gonna do the whole Six Flags thing. That's too much. Like it's make it about the arcades. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm a Muppet, yo.
Can you imagine him walking around the apartment? He's like in the corner cave, and he's like talking about an at-game sale, like in the bedroom. Like I think that'd be funny. You want to talk about like
Oh yeah.
gag videos? Like that'd be like he's walking and talking everywhere.
Why can't you be at work? You work at Best Buy, right?
Well, I can't. I've learned from folks there. I shouldn't be talking about that really. So we'll just let.
So
them,
what store do you work at?
Yeah, right. There's a big.
Do you have any NDAs you'd like to discuss right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually can't discuss that. I actually can't. The funniest.
All right,
funny
now
as
I
it
need
is.
alcohol. I'll be right back.
Dude, let's go, man.
So I got a little thing from Best Buy today. It would look like they're trying to get into home style or something like that. It's like make your own like home theater, and then like build your own racing rig. And I'm like, what the heck is this? And I said it to my wife, and it's not me. It was it's like they're trying to be
It's
like
after midnight. I need a drink.
they're trying to be like the IKEA of home entertainment, I guess.
Well, I mean, they do sell everything, so
No, they don't.
yeah. If you go on .com, you can buy a mattress,
no.
you can buy furniture, you can buy anything you want.
They don't sell everything. They don't sell drugs.
Well, I mean, no retailer.
Can you get
sells that.
aspirin there?
All right, I'm going to play the Mars Attacks at Brian's house. Brian, let's go, dude.
Let's go. Getting fired from Best Buy with Arcade.
I joke around about that, dude. I'm a single income here. We got to think about the kids. It's all about the kids, man.
So I've been in retail. I was in retail for 6 years with. I used to work at Staples. So I had all your customers that you guys pissed off. They would come to me, and it's because they got sick of what's your guys' computer people? What do you call them?
Oh,
He,
yeah,
he
yeah,
can't
yeah,
say
yeah.
it because obviously it's part of the thing.
What do you call those people? The
PC
Geek Squad.
Associates?
The Geek
Oh,
Squad.
Geek Squad?
Geek Squad.
Geek
Yeah,
Squad.
man, they were pissed at them, and I would
Guys,
be like
I
super
just-
nice to them, and I would get all
Well-
your customers.
Full disclaimer here: Geek Squad can only we send it out, but it's only laptops, TVs, and cell phones. That's it, guys. So stop bringing in your printers. Stop bringing in.
Oh
printer
yeah, I told
paper,
them, dude.
Stop bringing in ink. Stop bringing in radios from 1956. Stop. It's only like the latest and greatest of that year, and that's it. Like I have to deal with it. Well, okay, I'm not gonna get into it.
No, get
I'm just
into
saying,
it.
No. So long and short, yeah, there's a lot of
you got
things
the
like
salesman.
it's so-
You know what
it's
you
so-
do when they bring in that printer. You say this is a piece of junk. We don't fix them, and they're like, let me show you a new one. And you go boom into sales mode. That's how you do it, and that's how you do it. And I sell them a new one, and you get the protection plan on there, dude. I know how to do this.
I left and came back to printer talk. I don't know
Yeah,
what.
well, the next thing we're going to talk about is: do we want to go ahead and get the brand name ink cartridges, or the non-brand name, or do we
Well-
actually just go ahead and refill them ourselves with a syringe?
Okay, so this is the thing.
With a syringe.
HP will tell you can't refill them, and the thing is they have a chip in them, and they're getting sued to oblivion right now. Which is pretty shady, but the one that's even shadier is Canon, which disables your scanner if your ink is out. So always, if you want printer advice for everybody, if you really want to have a good printer, buy a color laser. It's going to cost you a butt ton of money, but you'll never buy ink again, and you probably
Do you
spend
know how
so
much
much
toner
on ink.
costs for a color laser? I've got
Yeah.
a color laser over there,
Yes,
and
but-
I spend $1.60 on 4 different color things.
Yeah, but the initial cost is a lot. But once you get it, you're good. You're good. It's probably the
It
best
depends
way
on
to
how
go.
print happy you get. Trust me, you can burn through those cartridges.
Yeah, you can burn through them, but you can buy
Guys.
if you buy a Brother, they don't put the chip in there, and there's a trick to
Guys,
keeping those
guys.
things going too.
Speaking of cartridges,
Yeah, I know.
Basis Loaded. It was a great
Oh,
game
beautiful
that
trailer.
came out
Basis Loaded.
like a 19
For the-
clock
for the
transition.
NES.
Beautiful.
I'm
man.
keeping with the sports here.
Subject.
Keep
matter.
us
That's
One of my
sports.
favorite games of my dad. God rest his
I never
soul.
played it. Never played it.
Is
They
that a
ever played?
coaster?
Oh yeah,
baseball?
don't-
Bases loaded.
Bases loaded, and then Blades of Steel.
Blades of
That's,
Steel.
Yep.
There you go. That's a
How
night
many
of
were
sports
tripped
right
out
there.
when you first loaded Blades of Steel and it actually said Blades of Steel on the NES? Did that trip you out?
No,
Took up half the memory of the whole.
probably
thing.
did.
This flipped me out whenever it was on Princess Bride and Ben Savage
was not-
playing it.
That was not the game. That was not the game.
It looks almost
guaranteed it.
identical.
No, it's not the game.
It may not be the
Nope.
game. It looks almost
Nope.
identical.
I actually.
Me as a child related it to this game.
No, that is not the game. He was not playing an NES.
You're gonna be that uncle that's like, it's not that game, and I'm like,
No, you want
2
what game
years
it was?
old.
You want
What
to know?
game was
I'll tell you what game it was. It's called Hardball, and it was on the Commodore 64.
He is
Look it up.
correct.
In my
See, Rascal knows what's up.
He is correct. It is the hardball.
It's called Hardball.
my brain though connected to this game because what I played.
PC had Hardball too, and I went over to a friend's house and he had it on the PC. I'm
My
like,
young brain connected to this though.
graphics. Hardball.
I'd rather
on
argue
a-
about this and talk about Printers Inc. All right, let's.
No, look at chat. Look at chat. Look at chat. Look at chat right now. Look at chat. Look at how wrong you are.
I don't care if I'm wrong. I'm telling you that as a child, I related to Bases Loaded. That's what you're not understanding. Like I understand Prize isn't the game, but as a
You
child,
guys remember
that's what I
Big
saw.
Hurt Baseball? Big Hurt Baseball on Super Nintendo?
Yeah.
No.
No, the best baseball game from my childhood was Ken Griffey Jr.'s Major League Baseball, hands down.
Yeah, I heard that one was pretty good too.
Hands down, dude. I still have the theme song in my head.
What?
think
How
I
old are you,
can hear it
Cornercade? I feel like we're the same age. How old are you?
I am 38.
Oh wow,
Such a youngin.
you're so
Am I a
old.
baby, guys?
Wow.
So how
Turned
old
the
are
big
you,
4-0
guys?
today, or not today. This month, May. So
There you go, Ty. So me and Ty are like the same
Still a
age.
bunch of babies.
yeah.
I'm 35.
Oh, let's go, Gallagher guy.
You guys are kids.
Yeah.
Hey,
Rascal,
I'd
how,
rather be considered a kid than an old
How
buddy.
old is
buddy.
who? I can't hear you.
Rascal, how old are
Rascal's
you?
52.
What? Get off my lawn.
I know
What?
you're a grandpa. I'm a grandpa too, so I'm curious.
Let's see. I'm older than 55, but not quite 57.
Yeah.
There you
He's
go.
56, dude. Let's
Gee,
go.
that wasn't. Come on, that wasn't that hard, guys. I'm 56 for. fuck's sake.
Wow, he's 7 years older than me. Holy crap!
Damn,
I thought I
he
was
is old, isn't he? MG, go ahead, make a comment. I dare you. All right.
Well, you're the coolest 50-some ish guy I know.
14-year-old in a ancient guy's body. That's all it is.
I know it, ain't it? And that's how I feel too.
Our wives thank us.
Guys, are we
I'm a-
getting Super Sprint or what? Like, this is what we're here for.
Super.
Oh,
Sprint.
is that what you're talking about?
Oh,
Yeah,
are we getting it?
100%.
I'm not. Are you? No, that's the question. You're ditching Arcade 1-Up. You said Arcade 1-Up who before we
You
went
gave him the
live.
finger today. Like I was
You-
like,
yeah,
man,
you-
he doesn't
you
care
said
at
2
all
tears
about
in a
Arcade
bucket,
1-Up.
Suck it. So
Whoa.
I didn't say that.
yeah, you did.
Oh, what was talking about?
You said, man, Arcade 1-Up can suck it. I'm going to buy Stuff Arcade and buy me a $4,000 machine right now.
No,
I'm getting
do
rid
the-
of these bad boys. I'm going
1-Up
to go full
conversion
Papa
kit.
Brad, and I'm getting rid of these bad boys. And
Man,
and then
going
calling
full
at
Papa
games.
Brad. That's big time. Ooh.
He going full Papa Brad on this bad boy. I've never seen the Cornercade so pissed off. So, what do you got to
He's
say
gonna-
for yourself, Danny?
He's gonna have
Come
a
on now.
podcast now, just calling everyone shills that likes Arcade 1-Up, and he's gonna.
He's gonna start walking and talking.
That's one thing. That's one thing I've never understood. Like, I'm never in a community, like an ASMR community, right? And I just pop in there like, "This is fucking bullshit." Like, why would you even pay if you don't like it? Why are you even here? Like what? Like, I don't know. What's a shitty fast food place, right? Anybody?
McDonald's.
Yeah, narrow it
No.
down, please. Yeah.
Wendy's, Riley's, Denny's.
No, keep going, guys. There's got to be something that's
Taco
okay.
Bell?
Dunkin' Donuts,
burgers
right?
or
I'm gonna
talking
get a lot of
chicken?
hate.
Come on, give us something here.
Right? I'm not a big fan
What-
of Dunkin'
what's-
Donuts, right? And
Dunkin'
Waffle
Donuts.
House?
Just
You
take
went
him
to
off the
Dunkin'
damn stream
Donuts?
now.
Let me-
Get him the out of here.
No,
all right,
hold on.
Dunkin' Donuts is the shit.
Hold on. Let
What are
me
you
tell
talking about?
Let me tell you why. Okay, so I walked in the Dunkin' Donuts by my house. There's flies everywhere. Like, it was literally disgusting, and they were all over the donuts.
Did
so I was
you
like,
tell that
no.
story
And
about
hey,
Pizza
I gotta
Hut?
be honest. No, I got. Oh yeah, that's the other story too.
Where they got
Yeah.
murdered?
Yeah, hold on. So the Dunkin' Donuts was like, and Krispy Kreme's just trumps Dunkin' any day. Like, but I'm not gonna get in this. Sorry,
Hold on,
I
you
don't.
go to
I don't.
Dunkin' Donuts
Arbiter
for
in there?
donuts? I mean, what the who
Yeah,
are
you
you?
just go there for coffee, right? But let me. Okay,
Yeah,
just for
you
an
go there for
example,
coffee. You go there
I
for the
don't-
croissant sandwich.
I don't like Dunkin'
I
Donuts.
used
right?
to
Let's just
remember when
list
they had
it again.
donuts.
Just put any said thing. I don't go there and say, you motherfuckers. Like, I just don't go there. Like, why are you in this community if you hate it? It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, what? Unless it's just a gig. It's just a shtick. That's how you get views. So maybe that's some people that have to play like the opposite side because they want to be different. People tune into that. But the same people that tune
You
into
give
that
people
will
plenty
tune
of
into you.
content, Cornercade, to keep their channels alive. Just to say that. You just gotta you help the community to keep
Guys,
the
let's
community-
go.
I mean, yeah, just the Let's Go stream on the Arcade One Up News. That was worth it.
Isn't that great?
You gotta love it. Hey, you gotta take it.
So how
take-
many versions of this are you buying from Buy Stuff Arcade? Like how many
Yeah,
versions are you
yeah.
gonna buy?
So
Ideally,
how many
so
Ad Games machines do you have first?
Well, I can't disclose that information because I just now got a job with At Games.
His
as their
his
product
NDA won't allow
I
it.
just got a job from Ad Games. They just hired me.
So yeah, hey, Rascal, put in a word to PK for me, dude. They would take me in a heartbeat, bro. The energy that, oh my god, I could, oh my god.
I'm not
Smile on my-
sure.
I would love to go to.
Let's
Look, I don't
let
want to
me-
be
let
involved
me-
in this conversation.
Let
No,
me
I
just
got-
go ahead and
We got-
let me just look at
We gotta
the
shake things
resume
up.
here.
We got an MDA
No,
here.
right.
I know this one guy.
So, all in all, I would love to do the one-up conversion. I feel like we have some stuff laying around the house that we could sell. The thing that worries me, though, a
Got
little
these
bit is
kids don't know what to do. with.
yeah, that'd be first on the chopping block. No, I'm just kidding. So it's gonna be $550 with just the steering
You're
wheel
selling
and like the
kids
guts,
sto-
right?
Kids toys.
No, I can't do that, son.
Yeah, you can.
We
don't need
still would have to get like the marquee. It looks like the graphics. So this could turn into like, dare I say, like 8-9 grand for this thing. Like, it's hard, but I want to get it because I want the Super Shrimp would be really cool. It'd be really cool to bring to the arcade.
So which one are you getting?
The $4,000 one.
Okay. So I thought.
just for clarity.
Hashtag 2 wheels. We're gonna get 2 wheels, everybody. We're gonna get 2 wheels.
Well, you got it, man. I
So
mean,
there's a $4,000 one. I must be looking at the wrong thing. I'm looking at the $1,000 one.
No,
No, that's
$1,000
$1,000
one is the
$1,000
deposit.
that's just a
the
deposit. kid.
deposit.
You're about 1/4 the way
What?
there. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
not even.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
wait.
It's 3,500 if you pre-order and
Oh, there
4,000
we go.
if you.
Full retail,
Yeah.
$39.95. Buddy.
But if you pre-order, you save $500.
I mean,
Yeah,
look at
that's
that
a-
thing, guys.
that's a
Like,
savings.
You can't because they're sold out.
Like,
The
Todd,
value.
Ryan, guys, like, look at this thing. Like, it looks gorgeous. Like, how can you? Oh my god, it just looks so cool.
I'm not
See, I don't
digging
need a-
it, but it's all you.
I don't
man.
need a. No, I don't need a lot of features like that. Real coin
I mean,
going through the
this
door.
is,
the coin outs. Like, I don't need all
Shipping
that
will
stuff.
be 1K. Yeah, Brooklyn's right.
I was thinking maybe 500 for shipping, but I could be way
It-
off.
And okay, and so
My
I've
stuff
not
said between
studied this.
400 and 600.
So we have 3 wheels and no other controls. We are totally a driving,
Yes.
playing.
It's got a
machine for
button
4
there.
grand.
Yes,
play
yes
Asteroids.
and no. Yeah,
And
there
they
are
d-
buttons there. I don't know why they would showcase. I got to be honest with you. I don't know why they would showcase Tempest on this thing. That's just kind of dumb.
Because
They
it works
should
with a
just-
spinner.
Because it works with
Yeah,
the
but like you want it for like the core fan that's gonna buy this it should be all racing games, dude.
Oh,
Like all racing
it's
games.
just the added bonus. Don't think of it. They were just showing that as added because most
The-
of the video show most racing games.
Yeah,
It was
like,
like,
that's how it should
they just showed. Oh, also you can do this. It
you
wasn't.
could yeah 'cause- yeah.
It
The
wasn't
most
like they were
surprising
trying to
one-
say, oh,
The most
this is
surprising
a-
one to me was Warlords because I played that on my Pong table with 4 people, and there's no
Yeah.
way, like how fast you have to be in that game that these
Yeah,
wheels
to
would
do that.
work.
It's not. And then they were
Like-
showing like NFL Blitz on here, and I don't know how you're gonna play that with the wheel.
They showed NFL Blitz.
I was just kidding, guys.
Yeah.
What?
Somebody asked earlier if this was U.S. or Canadian dollars.
Yeah, Canadians cost a lot more.
No, a lot more because if you change the top of the page to Canadian dollars, that $1,000 deposit goes to 1,400. It doesn't change the other parts because the other part are text. It's not part of the actual e-store value. But I gotta bet that it's way up there if you live in the Canadian land.
Yeah.
I think
Michael
the
Dave,
biggest
though.
question we should have about this machine is, can it play Mappy? Because if it does, I'm all in.
So I just think it, and I'm sure everybody's gone over these, but I just think it's really cool. Like this, guys, like that machine, that's more exciting than anything One Up has done all year. And we always go to One Up because they are the major player in the home arcade community. That just is what it is. At Games did that same effect when they came out with all their cool looking pinballs. It was dope. It got us excited. Like it's getting us excited again about home arcade. Like and it's cool. It's even that much cooler. Can you imagine they just come out with this and it's 4K and that's it? You'd be a little bit disappointed. Like, well, it looks really cool. I want it, but I really can't afford that. So it's cool that they gave you like 7-8 different options to where, hey guys, look, we got you covered as far as price point. We're doing everything we possibly can.
How many times do we ask for that from One Up too? It's like, can you give us just like different layers of even if the retailer doesn't want this, can you give us like a better version of this or something like that that we could
It's got to be,
sink our
guys,
teeth into there.
just the way it looks. It's got to be want at the end of the day. They just don't want to do it. Period. Because if a place that has like 5 employees can get this done, hey, One Up, you sold 4 million cabinets.
And they got the licenses too.
And let's stop concentrating on how we can fit the Infinity game board up our asses and let's go do something cool, like something like, hey, like this. Like, can you imagine like One Up coming out with like a dope looking Hydro Thunder? Oh my god, you can connect like 8 of them or something for it. Like that would be cool.
Danny, you need to
Like,
quit.
Quit what?
You ain't gonna get no Hydro Thunder.
But that's what I'm
Jeez,
saying.
Pete,
like,
man,
do
be awesome.
can you
You
can
can't
you
even
imagine
emulate that
like,
game. You know that? Because the Techno Parent stuff can't. The sequel you can. It was like H2O something, I forget. Because I have it on my racing cab.
yeah.
Danny,
when are you
where
gonna
did
build a racing
Arcade
cam
One Up
for me?
hurt you? Where did they hurt you for you to say such things?
No, I'm just hey, it's always
Okay,
the truth,
hold
man.
on.
It's the truth.
Someone find the doll and have him point to the
Where did they?
place
Where did they?
where they touched him.
You're so
So,
funny.
Dave,
I
you
think-
said you
I
said you
think
were
it's-
looking up on Facebook earlier. Do you ever have how close do you live to the lake,
To where?
Lake Michigan?
Oh, like 15 minutes.
Okay, so when you're searching, do you get listings in Michigan? Because I get all your guys' crap.
Eventually, when you scroll through, because
No, it's like you do a 20-mile radius, it immediately shows me Wisconsin.
That's weird, yeah, because I don't get to there yet. I'll
I'm
get
like,
a lot of
I can't drive to Wisconsin.
yeah. I would get a lot of like, oh god, I'm trying to think. It's like one of them North Dakota or some shit. I'm like, why am I getting this?
Like,
they have,
North
like, cool shit up there.
Dakota.
Yeah, I'm getting that stuff too.
That's just crazy. I just wondering if it goes both ways. I guess they don't. You can't. You guys ain't getting our stuff. You would see.
I always
G.I.
find
Joe
it,
stuff
like-
posted.
Hey,
Like,
just to let you
interesting-
know real quick,
Go
MG said, okay, joking aside, I love all you guys, even Danny. So I'm included in that love. He just tolerates Jay. So Jay is beneath the pole now of me on that totem pole right now. Just to let you guys
That
know,
means-
he's going to bed.
In MJ's English language, it means he loves him the most. So you don't understand. That's what it means.
Hold on, MG, you're gonna get up off the recliner and make that walk all the way to bed. Ooh,
He
man.
plays walkabout golf with freaking on the.
It's so funny.
It's so
He
funny. Have
is
you ever watched him play
saying-
walkabout golf?
Let's
It's
go,
hilarious.
man.
Fucking
It's
Let's
hilarious.
do
It's the
this.
Love him to
best
death.
Oh,
You guys
I
and
hate
listen,
to
I'm
say,
not-
but he's part of the
listen.
fam. So
Oh,
We've had people try to convert the Cornercade over to VR. Ain't gonna happen, guys. Ain't
whoa,
gonna
whoa,
happen.
whoa! Wait,
Nope.
hold up.
Nope. Shut
Have you
up
even
with
tried
that talk.
VR?
Nope,
Before-
nope, and I will not.
Oh,
Nope.
come on.
It's about retro
Danny,
gaming
Danny,
and home arcade.
Danny,
Nope.
listen to me.
Sticking my foot
It's
down on this one.
$200 if you get the freaking Quest 2. Come on.
No, I know it is. I know it is.
Come
And
on,
I
you
can
can get for
unlock
like
it.
$100
I know. I
used.
know. I know.
And you could just play golf with us. It'll change your life. It will
Here's-
change your world. You'll be
It'll
like,
be
"Dang,
the
what heck
best
am I
2
been
hours
doing
of
with
your
my
week.
life?"
It really will. I mean, ask these guys how much they missed that game with me last night.
I did, dude. It's been a weekly thing that I missed 2 weeks in a row, and it just feels wrong
Well,
because
last
me,
night was my
it's
fault.
always-
so.
no, it's
For
it's
me,
fine.
it's always hard on Tuesdays because I have to wake up at like 4 a.m. on
Yeah,
Wednesdays.
nobody cares,
so
but
it's
yeah,
like,
we're
has
talking about
anyone-
playing the game. It's fun.
Has
It's like
anyone
we're
noticed
all
Brian
like,
just got up and just decided to play his pinball?
yeah,
Yes.
He's just playing pinball now. That's
This
great.
is
that's how
after hours,
Brian
though.
rolls, dude.
Yeah.
Brian's a,
After
he
show.
just
So Danny, it's like we could all actually be there together, and we're playing mini golf, like, and we're just
Exactly.
talking to each other and chilling.
Kind of like this, but while playing a game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not bad. I understand, but I don't know.
dude, you gotta it. The Quest 3 and I think the Quest 3, to be honest, is way better, but
Of course.
has like changed VR for what it could be. I think they've really pushed they've kind of made it what it should be. And you play Walkabout Golf, you're like, holy crap, I'm in the freaking future. I'm in the Matrix right now. It literally feels like you can just do whatever you want.
that night that I played with Rascal and UJ and MG and everyone else, like after it was like a 2-hour game, but like halfway through it, I literally was like, "Oh, I'm gonna lean on this fence here," and I'm like,
I've done
"Oh,
that
that's
so many
not real."
times.
Like,
Yeah.
like that's not
You
real. I
lose
can't
yourself
actually.
in it. Yeah,
like-
you lose yourself in it.
But the thing is like, and Senor says VR is the future here, but like it's too individualized because like, so I'm gonna play and my wife just sits there and waits for me, or my kids like just like that's the thing I like about the arcade is I can fire it up and we can all play together. Like
Well-
that's the whole point.
See, Danny, we're not saying replace it. We're saying add it.
Yeah, no, but
Yeah,
but,
so this is
We're not
something
saying
you do
replace it.
after everybody else is in bed and we're, it's
no,
just the
no,
guys.
I would be going to bed too because like now I got to get up at like 9 a.m. So I'm actually going to be wrapping this
So
up.
do I
here. But
tomorrow.
I get it.
That
I
sucks.
get it.
No, it's we're not saying replace all your stuff, and
Oh.
we're not trying to be like Zod
What
and say this is going to replace everything. We're like, no, it's not.
So-
But it's adds another experience to the community that we're that you can use. I mean, it's a fun because this is what it's bringing back. Okay, it's bringing back 3D movies. You can lay in your bed and watch a 3D movie and not get eye strain. It's probably the best way I've ever watched a 3D movie.
True
Yeah,
But
that.
then
3D
can you connect
games.
another one so me and my wife can go through this
Yes,
together?
you
Yes.
can. You can link up. You could be
Okay,
in the same
then-
room. Me and
Well,
Kay,
I wouldn't
okay.
be in the same room because you're smacking the shit out of each other if you're
Yeah,
playing
then
Beat
let-
Saber.
let me
Yeah,
tell
when I
you,
hit my
like
wife in
playing-
the
like
head when
playing
I was
Beat
doing it,
Saber,
she got pissed
playing
off.
Beat Saber. wait. Hold on a second. Pause the breaks. Could we link them up and do that virtual arcade together?
Yes.
I don't know. Is that
That
virtual arcade in the
arcade thing
cloud or
runs
is it
off your
local?
computer.
Yeah.
So you could,
Oh,
they're working
Well,
on that. That's
we might
the
have
arcade
this.
thing
Sold.
that they're working on.
Listen, if MetaQuest wants to send 2 units for purposes of review, then I'm in on VR. Let's go, baby.
what sold me? Well, I got the 2 just because it was only $200. So I was like, all right, I'll try it out. But I played that Vader Immortal, and the first time the stormtroopers come in and Vader walks
That's
up to
awesome.
you, man. Oh man, I was like, this is crazy. Like, there's this weird tension that like I've never felt seeing Darth Vader until like he's standing in front of me in virtual reality. Like that's what sold it. I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
I like this. This is good stuff.
It's not
Yeah,
quite the
that's
Darth
fine.
Vader that I posted inside my Discord. That's a different Darth Vader, which I'd still love to see in VR.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Yeah, they have a lot of free stuff you can do. There's a like a ripoff of Beat Sabers that just runs in a browser. There's so many. They have They have a new shooter. I forget what it was called. I posted it. They have like the 3D versions of like arcade shooters and stuff like that. It's bringing back like Virtual Cop and stuff like that. And you're ducking and doing all that stuff, and it's bringing some of the games that you couldn't quite bring into your arcade into VR, and you're able to sit there, and I'm sitting there in bed just shooting the crap out of everybody. And like you said, don't smack your wife in the face. She hates that. So you got to get it, Danny. That's what I'm saying.
Long
You
and
got to
short,
get
yeah.
it.
Well,
Long
we'll
and short.
see. We'll
You
see.
can play with it
But-
at work. You can. They had a whole display thing on it. That's the reason why. As soon as I put that thing on and seen what it could do, I was like, "Bam! I'm
Oh, you're
buying
heading
it."
out, Brian?
Yeah, man, I wanted to play some pinball.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so if Brian's leaving, we got to wrap it up.
No,
then,
he
'cause,
he came back.
Before
No, I came back.
Before we go though,
okay,
I gotta say, I'm most surprised by Danny because I feel like Danny came into the scene. Like I remember him the first time with Super Game Room Dudes with him walking around with his phone, And he was so positive to RK1UP, and like everyone kind of I think comes into this scene kind of like that, like RK1UP's 100%, and it's like slowly as you realize things, it like deteriorates you. Unfortunately,
I mean, I've always openly spoke about like my feelings towards 1UP and them trying to get better. So that will never like, I don't want that to be like, oh, Danny's always this positive. I'm always just who I am, and I'm fighting for RK1UP to become better, because the better they are, the cooler stuff we're gonna get at the end of the day. So if nobody buys anything, then the company's gonna fizzle out. We're not gonna have those cool titles. I mean, look what's in everybody's game rooms. Like, it's cool and fun shit that we get to experience. And that was one thing that I said to John D when I messaged him. I said, hey, look, I just want to thank you. Like, I don't know your status with 1UP or anything. I don't care. But I just want to thank you as like a person for having that dream and rolling with it with Scott Backrack and giving it just a chance. And you guys over at 1UP, like, you guys just kept going. It didn't matter what, whether you made a profit. Like, it's so like the nostalgia is so cool. And that's what everybody will fight you tooth and nail. People always say like, well, why do you just get one multicade? Because you're building an atmosphere, and it's when you light that sumbitch up that, oh shit, like, this is dope. And we just want them to continue to come out with titles. We want those cliche odd titles. We want the Berserks. We want all of that stuff. I want a Qbert.
I don't want Berserk. I think it's trash.
No, Berserk is fun, dude. I'm just giving you titles. I'm just saying, like, we want that. We want all of it. And so it just sucks when you see these other companies like a Buy Stuff Arcade, just like, oh, we were talking Super Sprint. Yeah, sure. Give us like 6 months. We'll see what we can come up with. And bam, it's like 1UP. Like, you're a multi-million-dollar company. Like, if a retailer, one would think, right? If a retailer doesn't want your stuff, then you need to do two things. And I don't want to drag this out, but it's you either need to negotiate better. Okay, so tell me, why did you not want this title? Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I come through objections every day. You said you didn't want the credit card. Oh, because it was a hard pull on your credit. Well, don't worry. The first payment that you're going to make with me right now in 30 seconds, you're going to get 2 points back in your credit. So you're doubling your credit score. So, oh, you're going to do that? Okay, I'll sign up for it. So it's the negotiation at the end of the day. It's Cyrus saying, oh, okay, you don't want it. All right, let's go back to make this back, man. Or it's part two of, okay, no negotiation, or what's getting it done. Why don't they want something? What's the roadblock? Like, what is it? You need to figure it out, because you're literally just crippling yourself, and we're watching you die. It's like one of them old people's that, like, it's like, we're watching you die right in front of us. Just take your vitamins and stop smoking, or whatever the case may be. And you're just sitting there
Todd,
on the sidelines.
what the heck?
Todd was the one that was breathing like Darth Vader, because once he muted his mic, it completely rode silent right now. It's great.
Now we can talk about him, and he can't talk back.
Why did he mute his mic?
He has mic issues.
Oh, okay. Todd,
his performance issues.
Todd, let me tell you something real quick. I don't want to go. Todd, just get the Elgato. It's $150, dude. Just get it. Just get the Elgato Wave 3. It's the best USB.
Don't buy Elgato trash, man.
No, stop. Just stop,
man.
They're trash.
Or get the mic.
I don't know about their mic.
Listen, or get the mic that these guys have right up here. It's $35 off Amazon. Like, it'll do the job.
This one works okay too.
Todd might have upgraded his camera. Todd might
Brian
have
charged me
camera,
me 70 for this. I don't know what you're talking about. $35. No kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, stay away from credit cards. You're evil.
But yeah, so it's either the negotiation, or they need to find a different retailer to buy this stuff. Like I said earlier, then you go find Al's Record Shop and say, hey, do you guys want 3,000 of Qbert? Because we'll make it if you want to buy it.
Why don't you do it, Danny? Start your own business.
What?
Do it.
Well, I need millions to do that.
No, you don't. You just need a will, and you need a positive attitude. And I think you got
what he means is you need to meet somebody rich and get in their will. Oh,
yeah,
I'm sorry.
essentially,
That's what he said.
That's how you do it.
Well,
no, I think you need to find a rich guy and say, yo, I want to start this company, and then say everything you just said, and then say, yeah, we can do this. And then let's go. And I think that's going to do it. That's going to push it over the edge. And bam, we're going to get Qbert. That's how it's going to happen right there.
Guys, I think Brian wants to play some pinball, and Todd's like, hey, this is longer than the show we just had. We might want to wrap this up, guys.
Wait, Danny, are you going to buy the Evercade?
Well, Steps makes a good point in the chat here. Like, this is what's so frustrating. So, no, I'm not gonna buy it.
See?
Not because I don't want the
You're such a
Alpha series,
loser.
because that's awesome. But like, why can't Arcade One Up make that Alpha series and a Dynamo cab? Like, that's like the most simplistic thing you
See,
can
what's
do.
gonna happen though? Evercade can't make the bigger ones if you don't buy the smaller ones.
That's right.
It's gonna be
Gotta
your
support the
fault.
companies. Gotta support the
It's gonna be
companies, so.
all your fault because
no,
they
so.
couldn't get the Quartercade to buy its product.
You're so stupid.
See?
So
See,
So, yeah,
you,
long-
you talk a good talk, but you won't walk a good
I-
walk.
I just want to
You
know.
will
I just want to
not
know.
help.
But he'll walk and talk.
If you
I want to
walk
know.
and
I want to
talk,
know if for you guys
Store
on the panel,
surfing.
do you? It's getting so stupid, bro. I'm done with you. On the panel, do you guys think Arcade One Up will come out with that Smash TV cabinet, or do you think that's
No.
just pie in the sky now?
no.
I think
isn't-
that
it
if
isn't
they come
Pac-Man,
out
they're
with
not
it,
coming
it's
out.
going to be the last thing that they do. Like, I don't think they're going to do anything else.
2025. Dang, Todd's savage in the chat, man.
Todd's roasting, dude.
he's like,
He
we're
ain't
going to start
talking,
this
but
at
he's talking
6
in the
o'clock.
chat now.
All right, guys. I love y'all. We're gonna get out of
Yes.
here. Todd, thank you for having me on, guys. Obviously, thank you for having me on. But
Yeah, man, that was
I-
good fun, man.
we're gonna come
Thanks for
back. I'll
sneaking
come
me
back
on, too.
June. We'll come back June 2025. We'll see what progress we made from. We'll have to replay this.
There won't
chat.
be a community anymore.
You know what's funny? No, yeah, there won't even be like there'll be no new titles that have come out since. That'd be so funny. But yeah, guys, you can sign us off here, guys. Or final thoughts. Let's go around the horn. Final thoughts, anybody?
Todd, what's your final thought?
Todd?
You can't. He can't talk in the
He's
mic.
tired.
Wow.
think
He's
his mic's
tired,
broke.
Todd.
Mine is.
Jay, what about you? What's your final thought?
Go to bed.
So no super sprint.
No super. Oh, I ain't buying that crap. I ain't got no $4,000.
No.
I'd rather buy a
Arcade
Polycade
edition.
than a super spread, to be honest with
Dude,
you.
I bought this. I'll make this into an arcade. Make these into arcades.
Kind of looks like my Game Boy.
that's-
You know,
You haven't seen my
SP.
video?
Yeah.
Everybody watch my video. That's what I show this off. That's my final thought. And then gonna have a video up. My son's gonna show you how to make gamer fries. So coming soon.
Cool. Brian, what's your final thoughts?
Great job. Buy stuff looks awesome. I'm interested in your mini pedestal and deck upgrades and everything, but that's as far as I'll go. And I'm gonna go enjoy some pinball.
There you go.
Awesome. Rascal.
Well, I mean, on the buy stuff front, the Super Sprint definitely not my bag. Like I said, I've already got a attachment for the ALUs that I can put on my my steering wheel. I've got the pedals, the pedal mount, and everything. So
Do you have a video for that? Because I would love to see some of that.
no, never did one. As a matter of fact,
You should show it off. I think it would get some traction.
Now is the time.
Strike while the iron's hot.
I
Yeah.
would.
Do they even sell that mount for the ALUs for the steering wheels anymore?
You could just make fun of people that didn't buy it. That's all. Who cares?
Definitely could. Yeah, I don't
Look
see
what
it on
you
the
could
page.
have.
I see all. You guys know what I'm talking about, though, don't you?
No, I have no idea.
Oh shit! Be right back. 10 more seconds. I promise, Todd.
All right.
Dun, dun,
All right. And Quarter K, what's your well you already talked too much.
Yeah, I was gonna say I said enough already. Today.
Jay's saying someone talk too much? I don't know. That's no kidding.
Is it
Yeah,
the pot
that's
calling the kettle black or what?
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. I'm the one that yaps all
we're
the time.
excited. We're excited about.
All right.
the
So you know
Super
how
Sprint.
most steering wheels have like clamp mounts and all sorts of other happiness.
Yes, clamp. mount.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Take this, put this on your control deck. This actually has clamping mechanisms on it as well. And then this sticks out from your cab to go ahead and put your steering wheel on it.
And it could be used as a tray to eat while you're streaming.
It is, yeah. You know, when they first released this, they had some pretty different colors and textures.
Will it work
and
with this?
shit and stuff.
Yes, it'll work with that.
Yes, it will.
See, told you.
And if you on their website, they actually do have configurations for setting coin ops and all sorts of happiness to actually play driving games.
Shut your mouth.
Oh no, I keep this mouth open, baby. It makes me money. Mm-hmm.
I see that. Yeah, I would like to see a video, like just kind of.
Yeah, and they had a way to actually mount your pedals like instead of having the pedals flat on the floor for that steering wheel,
Mhm.
you would reverse them and put them on a angle mount on the bottom of your cab.
Oh, I did see that.
It's like
Yeah.
Thrustmasters or something.
Yeah, so they're
the
upside down.
Thrustmasters. Yep.
They're like dope. I wanted to get those for the Fast and Furious. They look so cool.
Yep, that's what I've got. I forgot which model of the Thrustmaster. I think it's the one's compatible with the PS5 as well. So, but yeah, that works out pretty well. And they've got a configuration for the Mario steering wheel too, which I'm going to be selling that Mario steering wheel soon. I'm just not playing it enough. All right.
All right.
Anybody else?
Cornercade.
Did we miss anybody else?
No,
Cornercade needs to give his last thoughts.
I'm really excited about the Super Sprint, but like the arcade one-up conversion because nobody has $4,000 pretty much laying around. But
I
yeah,
look forward to Mrs. Cornercade modding it for you.
yeah, dude, we'll have to do I told her, I said we'll have to do a live mod on it. No, you guys so long and short, if we did it the other way around, and she would never host, she would never want to do that in a million years. But she actually loves arts and crafts and tinkering. This is like actually a perfect hobby for her because she likes doing all that stuff. So I said it'll be really cool to do we could just do a live mod, a conversion, kind of like what Brian did with the NHL.
And we should do a stream where we all watch her work.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Well, I mean, I might get in there a little bit. And
All right. Does anybody but Todd have the ability to put that on the screen really fast to show you guys?
yeah, I can.
Which one? The Rascal one?
I'm just
Maybe
kidding.
I can do it.
The Rascal video.
Yeah, there we go.
So that is the how that looks when mounted on.
Oh.
front
Oh yeah,
of a
I've seen this
unit.
before. I've seen this before.
And then you see on the bottom there the mount to go ahead
Yeah.
and flip your pedals the other way
Bro,
for
we're good.
stand-up
That's all
action.
we gotta do now.
That's all you got to do. See, easy
Ah.
peasy.
How much is that?
65
$65. There we go. Cornercade, you're good.
It's still
not-
available too.
Not the same.
Let's find out here. See, they talk about the Thrustmaster T80. Blah
What's
blah
different?
blah.
It's actually probably a better steering wheel.
Thrustmaster
see.
what? 10
Oh,
T80?
you gotta have that '80s crappy steering wheel.
Let's see. Add to cart.
All right, guys.
And bada bing, bada boom. Do I have something?
Illest man in the
There
room.
you go.
Oh, it's
Free
by
shipping.
there. Yeah,
It's by there. Who's there?
it's by stuff.
Buy stuff
Arcades.
arcades.
There's stuff.
And
Yeah,
then
you
just
Why is
buy the
that so
steering
much
wheel.
though? $65. That's a lot.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's
Talk
Some,
to
some
Joel.
of their
It's-
stuff
it's
is a
quality
little.
wood, baby. Quality
Get up or
wood.
get
I
out
can
the
get
way,
you
kid.
all the
This is
wood
a
you
super
want.
hobby.
I
I
bet
can
you
get you
can.
all the wood you need.
Now, of course, that didn't include the pedal mount, which, of course, now look at that, how that pedal mount works. You don't have to keep it there the whole time. You actually put that one piece on the base, and then you can
Yeah,
just
slide it
slide it
on.
on or slide it off. You do have to semi-mount the pedals to that part on the right there, but it doesn't have to always be there. You can just slide it off of there and put it away.
Nice.
It
There
don't
you go.
suck.
Let's do that
But
instead.
that's the cheaper way to do it if you've already got a cab that'll support it.
Yeah.
Cool.
What
Well,
are
for
we
my
thinking?
final thoughts is 2 wheels, guys. Get your arcade one up, slap 2 wheels on it,
wheels.
I got two.
and we're gonna have a good
Two wheels,
time.
2 wheels.
You, 2 ships, 2 wheels, Galaga guy. You know how it is. So awesome. I think Todd has totally checked out here.
Okay. Yeah.
I think he's ready to
Probably had to go
to
to
wrap it
the
up.
bathroom, Don. I went twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. We're
yeah.
gonna call it good. We ain't
So-
gonna do nothing special. I'm just gonna end it.
Yeah, exactly. I
Yeah,
got things to do
absolutely.
and
Thank
people to-
you,
people to see.
Cornercade and Rascal, for joining us. Don't forget to like, subscribe to their channels as well as this one that you're watching right
This
now.
one right here. No. You've already subscribed to my channel, and you've probably already subscribed to this guy's channel. But this whole thing right here, Arcades Anonymous, if you are not subscribed right now, do it. I'll wait.
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
Do it.
We're gonna go all night.
I'm
until you
looking.
all
It does
subscribe.
not show you did it. You
will leave-
talking to you.
Yeah, we
hit
had
the
a
subscribe
couple. We had a couple of new people bounce in here earlier.
We'll leave Jay's stream on for the next 5 hours so we
Yep.
get some more people to watch.
John's like, "Are you dead?" I'm like, "Holy crap! I left my stream on."
Damn, this thing's almost 2 hours long. You guys.
Yeah, it's
jeez.
insane. We got 8. So let's wrap it up. Jay, end it like
Yep.
this. End it like this real quick. End it like this.
All right.
Okay, guys, did you like it, love it, or hate it? Leave a comment down below. Let me know. Give this video a like on your way out. And as always, thank you for subscribing. And